the Magnificent.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip hop and sports live.
It's not coming on yet. You may have to do that video thing again.
All right, good afternoon. We are live. It is Super Dave along with Coach Kurt,
Hey, hey.
Serge the Sports Star,
What's going on?
Slick the Relic,
Living fossil.
and Todd the Magnificent.
Back in the building, ready to go.
I want to say welcome back to everybody except for Mongo, because it was me, Mongo, Postel, G Money last week, and now we got the whole all-star lineup back. Coach Kurt, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for. I'm happy to be back.
All right, Serge had the sniffles last week,
Yes, sir.
And
Little
Todd
bit of
was-
weather.
and Todd was on assignment in other states. Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm not staying the whole show. I'm gonna try to go to Knick game. Not that they need me, but I'm going. All right, that's part of sports life. All right, so shout out to everybody who's paying attention and welcome. I want to thank everybody that came out, hung out with me Saturday.
Oh, happy belated birthday, my brother.
Yeah, it's
happy
Thursday.
belated,
It's
brother.
Thursday.
It's coming up.
It's Thursday.
The 21st. The 21st is your real birthday.
Right.
Okay.
Your
You can't
startup
fool.
date.
You can't fool old man. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
All right. But anyway,
Don't play tricks on me.
I was. It's a feel out party, feel out before you get out.
It
always
happens. It always happens.
You need to leave that stuff alone.
Yeah.
All right, so welcome back, man. We got a lot of things to discuss. Boxing, is it for real or is it fake? Okay, never mind.
That's
You know,
that's
that was-
all we need to say about that.
That was 10 more seconds than you needed to waste.
Yeah.
All right, I got it in.
Even though we're gonna get 2 minutes in, because I got a few comments. You
All
know,
right.
I got a few
Well,
comments.
listen.
The way I feel about boxing.
All right, well let's get right into it then. Anyway, welcome back, gentlemen. That's first and foremost important because
Thank you.
it's like I mean, we ain't miss a beat when we had Postel up in here last
Oh,
week.
without a
The
doubt.
Post was
Of
holding
course.
it down. I like
Yeah,
Post.
yo,
Post, come on, Post.
I'm just saying.
I'm
you
here
know.
today.
You don't miss a beat when the bearded one is in the
Yeah,
building.
exactly.
All right.
Always
Did he just have a birthday?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
my
my
brother.
belated
All right.
birthday to you, man.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, that's what's up. Yeah, it was matter of fact, it was Friday.
Okay.
But
Very
that's
good.
all.
Very good.
Yeah, so
At least he got something to celebrate besides the Giants. But, you know.
Oh my God.
nah,
I heard
Well,
they took
Jamal
Daniel
Jones
Jones
Now
out
he's
of
done.
They
Yeah,
made him
down.
third string.
No, he's history.
He's not even
He-
second.
Third
Third string.
He'll never play again for the Giants.
Wow.
They don't want him to get hurt because then they gotta pay him.
so
No, it's true.
realistically, realistically, did the Giants was
No, let's
like,
get to boxing first.
Right.
Get that out the way real quick.
fine.
Please, I'm
It's your
thoroughly-
show, sir.
so
Go ahead,
quick.
I'm
sir.
thoroughly,
It's so quick and short.
I'm
that we can
thoroughly
get
so
to
yeah. I'm gonna jump right in and out.
Mm.
First things first, I want to thank Netflix for screwing me out of $6.99 a month for putting on that joke of a fight. That was ridiculous. But now I'm looking in my sports app and Muhammad Ali's grandson is talking about he wouldn't mind fighting Jake Paul. I'm like, no, I don't think anybody would mind fighting him because you're gonna get paid and you know it's gonna be a joke. And who knows? I don't know how this kid is. He's supposed to be a professional now, but he's a 169 or something, so he's kind of light compared to Paul. But that don't matter to Paul because Paul fought Nate Robinson. He fought a bunch of old washed
weight
up
class
cats.
don't matter.
Yeah, weight class don't matter in his
He
situation.
fought
He just
Mayweather
trying to,
too, didn't he?
yeah, I think
Yeah,
he did.
fought Mayweather.
He
too.
But that was
Yeah.
another joke fight.
Yeah, it was a
I
joke.
don't remember that.
But that was one of the first ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
Early.
Him or the brother?
I think it was him.
It was him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
But anyway, it's crazy. I felt bad because Mike Tyson had about 30 seconds of energy And then after that, you could see that he was just an old man.
Mm.
He wasn't throwing punches. He threw 18 punches. He landed 18 punches in 8 rounds. He used to land that many in 1 minute.
Right.
18 punches in 1 round. I'm like, 8 rounds. I was, and Jake Paul kind of saved him because I'm pretty sure he could have took him out if he'd have went hard at him.
He did the right thing.
Yeah, I guess he did.
Well, it was a payday, but let me ask you.
20
So,
million for Tyson.
but
that's
they
crazy.
fought,
He got 40.
but they
Yeah,
fought
he
like,
got 40.
but they fought like in a football field. So, like, say he took the action to Tyson in the beginning, and they mixed it up. Do you think the outcome would have been better? Would have been quicker? Well, you know, there's a lot of intangibles.
I
here.
think he could.
They had heavy gloves.
Knocked him out if he wanted to.
Yeah, they had the big gloves, the big ring.
All right.
Everything was everything was
Exhibitionist.
yeah. It's crazy.
It was 2 minutes,
I don't think-
8 minutes,
honestly-
8 rounds, 2 minutes. each.
Like I
Right.
said, after 10 seconds, it wouldn't have made a difference because Mike had 10 seconds of energy, and that was it.
Well,
He came out, he threw a few punches, and then after that,
I didn't even see the fight.
Done.
I fell asleep.
Oh.
he was
But
done.
the-
You didn't miss nothing.
But the fight before was the
Dream
best
probably
fight.
better that fight.
Yeah, they
Dude,
said
the women's
definitely.
fight
The
was-
women's fight was off the hook.
And they cheated that girl. I don't
Yeah,
care
they
what
cheated
anybody
her.
said.
They
How
cheated.
you land 100 and something punches more than the other person?
How do
And
you?
you know-
I heard she got points taken away from her.
The other
Yeah,
girl did.
the other girl, because she kept
and she
headbutting.
won.
Yeah.
She kept
And she
headbutting.
won.
She kept
And
coming
it's
in with her
funny-
head all the
It's
time.
funny because the professional boxer, not Roy Jones, but the
Mhm.
other guy, the young guy, was saying sometimes you gotta disregard punch, what they call it,
Count.
Punch count.
Punch
punch,
count.
but the actual
Yeah,
title.
punch stat. Or
Stat.
stat,
Yeah,
stat.
punch
Stat.
stat. You gotta disregard. I said, yeah, sometimes you do, but when you got 100 more punches than the other person,
Man,
it's a little
come on.
hard to disregard.
It is
that.
hard to describe. And you
know what I'm
watching
saying?
the fight.
If you right, and you seeing the fight,
Right.
and the girl been cut because she got headbutt, and she's fighting with this huge cut over
Right.
her eye that most people.
I mean,
got
that thing was
stopped for. Yeah,
open.
it was
right.
deep,
Right.
and she was bleeding, and she was still taking
Still
it to
good.
that
Still
girl.
taking it to her.
So I was very upset. That was a good fight.
Mhm.
That fight was cool. That should have been the main event, and the other one should have been like the first fight of the night because that was a joke. That was ridiculous. I don't. For the life of me, I don't understand how professional boxers are letting this guy get away with making $40 million to fight old men
Mhm.
and all this. One of them guys should step up and say, "Okay, you know what?
Enough.
I'll
is
fight you," even if it's one of them younger, older guys
Right.
who still
We'll
like,
still
late
right.
still fight.
Late
right,
30s.
late 30, maybe even 40,
Right. 40.
but not 58 or whatever.
Right.
Man, please. I mean, I'm 67. I wouldn't step in with Tyson because he's still a
You
younger
still
than
that
me.
dude, right.
But you 28 years old. You 30 years younger than this
Mhm.
cat. Ugh. Anyway,
Yeah.
I wasted too much time. I'm sorry, gentlemen.
All right,
Let's
shout out,
get off of that.
shout out to everyone who's paying attention. Billy Turner, Jeanette Holloway, Vinny Serino, Anthony Green, Desmond Malcolm,
Anthony who?
Ant Green, all right, and Adrian Adams. Shout out to everyone that's paying attention. Darian Brown on the check-in. All right, so enough said.
Yeah, no.
$20 million. I mean, you know, if any of us are fortunate
Let's
to
go.
make 20 million,
Let's go.
we'll jump in there. I could probably
2
run
minute,
away
8
from him.
rounds?
Right. That's right. For
With
maybe
big
3.
gloves.
Yeah.
Balloon
I
gloves.
want 30-ounce gloves. You want to change it? 30-ounce gloves. Let's make the ring 50 feet wide, and I'll fight you for 20
bigger than
million.
your head.
All
Come on
right.
now. You
All
want
right.
to be a joke? Let's be a joke about it.
So we need to move on to football.
Yeah,
Right?
we can move on. And give it the show to my man, Mungo.
All right, guys, pull the mic closer to you.
Yeah, kid. It's your turn.
First off, you say Green was watching, right?
Yeah, Green's
Green's
on there.
watching the show.
Shout out to the 49ers for making the playoffs right now because they next loss, they out of here.
Mm.
All right?
That's
So,
all you got, man?
that's all
Shout
I
out
got
to
right
Eddie
now.
Ferguson.
That's
All
I
right.
got right now.
So, all right. So yesterday, it was interesting.
All the good teams lost yesterday.
Yes.
I mean, we got, you know, Ed Ferguson says Steelers. He's another Steeler Nation guy. Mongo, pay attention.
I'm trying to behave myself.
All right, so y'all want to
I'm
put on
paying
the,
attention, but you know,
Ed Ferguson's A division guy. So y'all want to put on the gloves here?
I'm gonna give him a clap.
All right. All right,
Steeler Nation.
Mike
Furniture
Jones
out the
watching.
way
So,
for y'all.
so
Trying to behave myself.
okay, so we need to amp it up, man. We got to get Netflix to get y'all on because they're not listening.
You know what's so funny? I'm
I
gonna go back.
heard-
I'm gonna go back to the fight real quick.
Right.
Guess who was streaming the fight for everybody for free? Antonio Brown.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I heard they had it on pay-per-view too.
I know a guy.
Yeah. So when Netflix was messed up,
That's what I had on.
yeah, and when Netflix was messed up, they
Yeah.
said pay-per-view had it on
Yeah,
too.
that's why I had it
This
on.
on
Shout out to
YouTube
D
right now.
Middleton, all right,
That whole fight.
and D Gores, all right. All right, so
Yeah, if you need something to put you to sleep, watch the fight. You'll be bored to death.
what up, G Money in the building?
man. How you feel? I'm all right, bro.
All right, so
I thought for a minute that he had on a Giant shirt.
Yeah, that's what I
I
thought
had
it
to
was
take
too.
it. You did
I
too.
saw it.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
I had to take a double
look.
look.
Giant.
Yeah, I had to take a double look, yo. No,
Oh,
I'm serious.
man.
Yeah, I thought it said.
Yeah, I swear I thought it said the Giants on that.
Oh man,
All
I just
right.
saw the blue and red.
Yeah.
That's it.
so let's get to it. The Giants lost yesterday and they didn't even play. This weekend here, the Jets are gonna lose and they ain't even gonna play. So and tonight the Cowboys
That's a
and the
good one,
Texans are playing. So
Yo, that's crazy.
shout out to Chris White who's watching.
Who
All
they
right,
play
so
the Eagles,
tonight.
Cowboys,
The Cowboys play the
The
Texans.
Battle of
Texas.
The Battle of
Oh,
Texas
okay.
tonight.
Some battle.
Well, don't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised by
It'd be a better game if they let Jake Paul and Mike Tyson play quarterback.
Oh my god.
So Mike Jones said, let's put a group of partners together to buy the Jets. We got to overpay to get Woody out of there.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah, we
No.
we ain't got enough people in this room to buy
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, the check is in the mail. We
Oh,
waiting
yeah,
for it.
don't worry about it. Dave got us covered.
Yeah.
That's with the Giants.
The
Yeah, Giants said that.
And
Third
so-
string. He's third
He's
string.
done.
So realistically, is that like, are they trying to protect their investment
Yeah.
on him?
No money.
Or, well,
So,
that's,
they're gonna
that's
give him
investment, right?
after the end of the year.
Or,
They're gonna give him his $23 million, and he's taking a walk.
Yeah,
and
walk.
so like,
See ya.
so
Yeah.
do Aaron Rodgers
And the
need to
Jets
have
will
the same?
sign him.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't.
No. Yes,
Oh,
he
he
is.
does?
He does. Yeah. He deferred some of the payment to next year.
But that,
But if they let him go, they don't have to pay that full amount because it doesn't go to the
Aaron
cap.
Rodgers is be done at the end of the year. He's done too.
Well,
there is
yeah,
no
he-
coming back to the Jets next year. I'm saying I'm not talking about the contract.
Okay,
wise.
okay.
I'm just talking about in reality.
Okay, let
Take
me
that money and get out of here.
let me ask this question.
You
if
bring
they-
him
if
back
they
again,
do
they
that,
crazy.
Where do the Jets go for a quarterback?
They got to draft somebody, or they got. And
Don't
gotta
they
pick
have
somebody-
somebody?
Wait,
and they
I'm
got
sorry.
They have Taylor, right?
They got Tyrod
Todd,
Taylor.
what you said they should do with him?
Who?
Aaron Rodgers?
Let him go at
Done.
the end of
Let
the
him
year.
go.
Pay him $40 million?
No,
Well,
no, he
it's
won't
not-
get
it
40
It
million.
ain't 40 million.
Okay, he deferred some
Yeah,
of the
it
money.
ain't 40 million. Whatever they got to
Yeah,
pay.
I think
if-
it's like in the team.
If
He
they
wants-
if they
Like
got to
15,
do
16.
if they
They
got
still
to
got to give him that deferred money.
Wait a
Right.
minute. So
It's
wait,
about
No,
peace.
you
if
can't
they
have
let
that guy
him
play
go.
again for you.
Listen,
Yes,
You
It's
can't have
about-
him play again for you.
It's about
it's Woody's
peace of
money. What do we
mind.
care?
I'm gonna look it up.
It's about peace of
I'm gonna look
mind.
You can't have him
You
play
just want to
again for
cut your
you.
losses.
I don't see it.
Yes, I
And
do. Yeah.
they-
Give me a second. Give me a
I
second.
don't- I
I'm gonna look
think-
it
The
up.
Giants is doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
Myron
that
Roberts is
Jets-
watching. Shout out to
The
Myron.
Jets are gonna play it out till the end with
Well,
him.
I don't
And
see
then-
him. If I can't see him playing for us again,
I'll look
I
it
really
up.
can't.
I mean,
really can't.
He's old and he looked old, but it's funny because the first half he looked real old. The second half they
He's
had a
sharp
little
as a tack.
energy and he started playing better.
But then the defense
Then the
quit.
defense,
Look,
right?
yeah, a lot of these guys.
I can't blame the defense because yesterday while the broadcast was on, they said that the Jets was the last team in football to score 25 points this year in a game.
Shout out to
The
Postel,
last
the
team.
bearded one.
You're talking about Jacksonville, Carolina, the Giants, Titans, Broncos, all these, even Pittsburgh don't score like that. But they all beat the Jets to 25. 29 teams beat the Jets to 25 points this
Shout
year.
out to Cleo
And our
Smalls.
thing was, if we score over 20, we was going to win games because of our defense. But we don't even do that. So the defense said, you know what? That's it. We've been carrying you off forever. I think they just done. They
So
don't
you-
want to
so-
play no more.
so you
Post says, Serge, you're
so-
not lying.
So you still
I disagree,
being that
but-
we can't even score 25 points in the game, you still want to bring Aaron Rodgers back?
I don't. It's you know.
Stop
what?
acting like a GM and the owner.
It's a,
Stop acting like a
that-
GM
no,
and the
that's what
owner.
it is. It's the money. It's
Yeah.
the money. That's
Stop
what it
acting
is.
like that. Let-
But you know what? They gotta find a
Shout
way
out to Michelle Hustle
to
Hard
get-
Hayes.
for one more year
Michelle
because they don't
Lay.
have a quarterback. So even if they draft one, they're gonna have to sit him for a year.
Right.
And you got Aaron Rodgers. You can still pick his mind. You can still learn under him, even if he
So
doesn't.
you wouldn't give
perform
what
at
you
the-
call him a
Are
shot?
we tired of this same
You wouldn't
old
give
thing?
you wouldn't give Tyrod
Tyrod
Taylor a
Taylor?
shot?
I think he won't be on the team next year.
And look at that. That would be crazy.
Okay,
Get rid of
it
him,
says
but you
here.
keep Aaron Rodgers.
They're gonna get Daniel Jones to back up Rodgers. What the hell?
I heard that too, that they might bring him in. I heard that. If the Giants cut him, they're
Yeah,
gonna
go
bring
ahead,
him
go
in.
ahead.
That's what I heard.
And I'll be cut too.
And I was joking, but I mean,
And I'll
that's
be
Say
cut
that
too.
again?
They said if the Giants cut, there was somebody who put it out there.
Yeah.
If the Giants cut him, there's a possibility the Jets might look
I'll
into
be
bringing
cutting
him in.
guys too.
So is
That's what I heard.
Giant quarterback better than what we?
Aaron Rodgers,
No,
Tyrone Taylor.
no, the other guy that was the pick that played.
Wilson?
Wilson.
Oh, he's not even playing. Zach Wilson's not even playing.
He's in Denver.
Oh, he in Denver.
Yeah, he in Denver. He's not
string.
even playing.
Third string.
Okay,
Denver.
it says here Rodgers, who turns 41 years, isn't owed any guaranteed money for 2025
Right.
and will count 23 million against the salary cap if he played in 25.
If you go down the line for former players
Right.
and who played maybe in the last couple of years, everybody's getting deferred money, getting paid, not
Right,
playing
right,
no
yeah.
more. So just add him to the list. You can't have that guy no more. But we're gonna be sitting here doing
But
the same thing next
If
year.
they right, it says here 20 million if he played. If they cut him, he gets a little less than that.
Yes.
Right.
Cut him.
Yeah.
Eat that money. Later for Woody. I don't care what he loses.
The Magnificent has
Cut him.
spoken.
Done with him.
And you know what
You
the
did the same
Magnificent
thing.
name used to be?
You did this.
The Enforcer.
You did the same thing. You did the same thing with Brett Favre. You brought him over the same
Yeah.
thing. And Brett Favre, to me, played better than Aaron Rodgers
Mm.
when he was on the Jets. He played better.
All
Get
right.
this guy out of here, man.
So
With
Yeah,
the team,
till he
but
got
the
hurt.
team was better
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
The team was better
with who?
when Brett Favre was there.
Wasn't that
Was-
Mark-
was the
wasn't
team
that
better-
after Mark
Was the
Sanchez?
team better last year with Zach Wilson
Right.
there? Because it looked like
They only
It's
won
still
what?
early.
They only won
they
2 more
7
games.
to 10.
They
They
were
7 to 10.
But yeah, but he didn't win most of those games. The defense kept us in a lot of those games.
What happened to defense this year?
They lost some guys. Don't get me
they
wrong.
on
They did-
vacation.
okay.
and their cornerbacks are not that good.
Right,
They got
so-
hype, but they're not that good.
So again, that's
Yeah, Sauce ain't playing
he
nowhere
sucks.
near.
right.
that's
Yeah, Post
management.
says Sauce got.
He sucks. That's management.
Shout out to Clarence
That, you know, the
DeBone.
GM.
Right.
Why would you get rid of players that was playing good for you?
Well, they
Why would
trade.
you
Remember,
let-
remember
I
they
know.
got rid of one guy to Philly,
Yeah.
right? He went to Philly, and they brought in Reddick. Reddick
Right.
was a holdout and everything like that. But a lot they just haven't been played as well.
Listen,
they defense is Swiss.
I
cheese.
mean, we
What
gotta
they
look
was
at
up
it
eight?
like this.
How
They
many-
gotta
They was up 8 with how many
reshuffle the
in the
deck
fourth
and
quarter?
try to do something.
Wasn't
different.
they? Am I wrong? Yesterday, weren't they up 8 in the fourth quarter?
Yes, they was.
And they lost, right?
They lost. Now, and they've been now because I texted him, he responded to me. I said at least 3 times Aaron Rodgers had them come down and they scored and they was in the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense gave it right back.
What about ball management? Like you
That
know,
if you're up, Dave, you're up, Dave, in the fourth
well,
quarter.
he
He got
you
nothing
know
to
your
do with the
defense is
defense.
gonna-
And a
You
couple
got
of
nothing to
times,
do with the
the
defense.
a
clock.
couple of
You
times,
can't milk what's
a couple of times in that fourth quarter too, he wanted to go for 2 in the
Right, they said
coach
no.
shook him off.
Right, they shook
And
him
he
off.
wanted to go, and look what happened.
The only thing you
Shout
What
can
do
out
you
to
got to
John
lose? Why not
Janowitz.
go for 2? What do you got to lose? You're not going on there. Why not
Right.
go for 2?
The only
got nothing to
thing,
lose.
as a quarterback, your job, get them down the field in position to score, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown. He has done that on more than one occasion. Now, I'm not saying he's the best that he's played. Of course, he's never going to be what he was. Never. What I'm saying, he had them in position to win games. The defense did not hold it. So
Defense
you
ain't playing
can
good
we
at
can
all.
sit there and say, "Oh, ball management." I think it's the score. You can't sit there and hold the ball, and hope that you score.
But that,
You gotta
like you just
score.
said, the object is to score. I just told you they're the last team to get to 25,
But
and they did
still
it
was in
yesterday.
the lead.
But that's not the point. The point is the object is to score. If you're not scoring and your defense is playing at top level, after a while they're gonna quit on you. I believe they quit
I
on
don't
you.
believe they quit. I
They
don't
quit
believe
a couple of games ago. Like
I don't
where
believe that.
were where the defensive hole? Like, you know, I know Mongo's over here sinking in his chair because he's like he want to get on to something better.
No,
and
keep
whatnot.
talking. I'm
But
good.
no, the reality is the Giants lost yesterday, they ain't playing. The Jets are gonna lose next week and they ain't playing. All right. And if your defense is horrible, why run it back with Rodgers when
Right, that don't make sense.
it's not he's
That don't
not
make
taking
sense.
you nowhere?
That don't make sense.
So are we just on a conveyor belt that's going nowhere?
What are you gonna do about a quarterback
Right. You got to
next
get a
year?
quarterback in place.
Who's out there that's gonna make a big
Shout
difference
out to
the
Sharon
team?
Rainey.
That's what my thing is.
Listen.
I don't think there's anybody out there who's gonna make that big a difference.
Listen, we're taking the pills, and these pills at this moment they are not LeBron
They're not
pills.
for LeBron.
They Aaron Rodgers hater
They're
pills.
not for LeBron.
Aaron Rodgers is mobbing us.
They better go get Sam Donald back.
Can
I was just about to say, well, Gino and Sam still was playing well. What happened?
Cleo said New York sports stink. I say the Buffalo Bills are still part of New York, even though they're so close to Canada. It's ridiculous.
All right, let me throw this in there because I was thinking about this on the way over here. Granted, Rodgers hasn't played well this year. I agree with all of y'all. I also agree with Todd not bringing him back, but they have to have something in place.
Okay,
Yeah.
Post, you can call anytime you want to now. He said, Sam Darnold,
No,
Marcus
I wouldn't
Willis.
bring Sam Donald back.
I wouldn't either, but
Okay.
he's throwing names out there when you say who, but
The money got to be
You
right. for
refusing
Sam
it.
Darnold. He's like, yo,
Well,
y'all let me go.
who has a better team around him? Does Sam Donald
shout out to
or
Shaneen
does
Easton.
Aaron Rodgers got a better team around
I'm
him?
not leaving the Vikes for you guys.
I wouldn't either. That's what I'm
I'm not
saying.
leaving.
So why isn't that making Sam
Well,
Donald look better
let me
too?
answer your question. A year ago, what was the Jets fan saying a year ago?
Right. Well, he may not be that guy,
Keep drafting.
but they have.
Alright.
Okay.
Keep drafting till you.
Let's post.
Of course it is.
Good.
All right,
Okay.
Post, let's do it.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on?
What up,
Todd?
Paul?
What's going on, Serge? What it is?
Sorry, I missed you last week.
Yo, Post.
Oh man, we had a time last week.
I
man.
know.
Yo, Post. Don't drink that Malik Willis Kool-Aid. Don't do it. Do not
Yo.
do it.
He's better than you think he is, and you know what? He's been good for a long time. He's just another QB that fell to the bottom because everybody think he'll run first guy.
He
But
played
he
good.
can
He
play.
played good on Green Bay this year.
He
Well,
did.
once
As a
Cron's
matter
out.
of fact, they probably have a quarterback controversy brewing over there
No, they
because Jordan Love ain't cutting it for 50
no,
mil.
they don't. They don't have no
Yeah,
controversy.
they ain't got no contact.
They ain't
Yeah,
controversy.
all right.
Jordan
Okay.
Love's gonna be the
Let Jordan
quarterback.
Love get hurt and then let Malik Willis
Well,
win the game.
don't wish bad luck.
I ain't gonna say I wish it, but if it happens, because it's already happened. When he was injured, Malik Willis came in there and won games.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
but didn't what's the name on Dallas play well when Dak got hurt a couple
Yeah,
years ago?
Yeah.
Who?
What's the guy?
Cooper
the guy,
Rush?
The guy,
Yeah,
yeah,
he did. He won
And
all the
how
games.
he playing now?
He sucks.
he sucked. The team sucked.
Thank you.
The
Thank
team
you,
sucked
Todd.
though.
Sucks.
But here's my thing. I just want to say a couple things. I'm gonna get right out your face. I see
Okay.
y'all into it. I'm loving it. Right? Here's a couple things. One, I said this early on that Joe Shane and Brian DeBoer was hanging their career on Daniel Jones, especially after they let Saquon go, and did it not come to pass. They are in trouble.
Yeah.
They are in trouble.
Fire
And not for
them.
nothing. And not for nothing to set the franchise back. They're gonna set them back at least 5 years
For
because
real.
right now you got dudes that are dominating right now. You got Jaden Daniels dominating, Lamar Jack. I mean, we even gonna go into the regulars. And where do the Giants fit in with that? And when you had a little piece of talent, you let them go.
Yep.
So now you got to start thinking to yourself, well, what's the Giants' next move? What is the Giants' next move? They don't have one. I'm gonna keep it a buck, and the same thing go for the Jets.
They
This
tried.
is this is an all-in
They're
season.
gonna draft a quarterback. They're
Yeah.
not gonna draft,
They got
unless they
who?
want to. Well, they keep saying they'll wait 2 years and try to stink so they could get Arch Manning.
See, so but here we
but
go
that-
again. Now
That's
you're coming to the
crazy.
end of Brian Burns' contract. So now the defense probably won't be as right.
Nope.
You got Kayvon Thibodeau who's gonna be up, Dexter Lawrence gonna be up. And then Malik Neighbors gonna want his bread because you're talking 2 years. That's gonna be 3 years. You know that 5-year deal gonna be wearing out real quick.
For sure.
And who gonna be the coach? See, again, this is them gambling their whole future on it. And that's what I mean. When you look at the Jets, when you look at the Giants, they both did the same thing. And I feel like Scone did it the wrong way. He should have paid the man. He should have paid the
Without
man.
question. Without
And
question. You
Yeah,
don't
I'm
let
sorry.
your best player on your team go. No,
Period. End of story.
And,
And you know
he's
why
a
you don't do
quality
that?
guy too. You know, what
You
I'm
know why
saying?
you don't do that, Todd?
You don't.
Because the other best players see that shit.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. They
Yeah,
It's all
they
good.
Yeah.
The,
They see
the
it.
Philly fans are thanking the Giants. They saying,
Oh.
"Thank you, Giants."
Yeah.
Thank
Yo,
you,
that's
Giants."
crazy.
That was
Come on.
crazy in the stands. They were doing that.
I'm gonna
They-
and I'm gonna throw
doing
this
that.
out there. The color of the skin helps that too.
Oof, oof. Okay,
Oh, we
so
know
now
how
that we're
that
gonna
go in
talk about
Giants.
that, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up,
Let's
Coach.
go.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm glad you brought that up. I watched the special that's on Amazon. If any of y'all got a chance, you have Prime,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to see it. It's the evolution of the black quarterback, and it's narrated by Michael Vick.
Right.
Michael Vick is going
didn't
around
see it,
talking
yeah.
to a lot of the old school QBs that I had never even heard of.
Right.
I was behind Doug Williams. I think it was one Marlon Briscoe.
I remember
Yeah.
Marlon Briscoe.
So they talk about a lot of the different QBs and how all of at one point that there wasn't even a black NFL player in the league between 1920 and 1941 because of the Great Depression.
Right.
They didn't want a white man to see a black man working. So they did not want to portray a black man playing football, getting money playing football. That's one. Two, right? It just goes to show that through the evolution now, we have about how many teams now? 15 teams that have black QBs?
Yeah, it's half. It's half. It's half.
But you
and
know
half.
what? But you know what it made me think about, and then I'm gonna get off the phone. I don't want to take your time up. The one of the things that made me think about, they showed Philadelphia. So I'm sitting back and they like from Randall Cunningham to Donovan McNabb to Michael Vick to Jalen Hurts to Rodney Peete, and it's like yo, they always had black QBs.
Yeah.
And you know what it made me start thinking about? Every NFC East franchise done had a black QB. Even how was it Dak Prescott? You know who hasn't had one?
The Jets.
Giants.
The damn Giants.
The Giants.
And I told you that's the reason why they traded Odell. They traded Odell because he wanted Dwayne Haskins. He didn't want Daniel Jones. And they
Right.
knew that if they took Daniel Jones, they was going to have to deal with his mouth because the same way they had to deal with him with Eli. He made it known, yo, Eli's getting old. We need a replacement quarterback.
Yeah.
And so what did they do? They traded him too. So it just goes to show, man, they make room for what they want to make room for. And the fact that he didn't sign Saquon and now he jumping over people backwards with springs just brings back to fruition everything I said. You pay that man, son.
Yes.
That was a bad
That was a
mistake. And you know
no-brainer.
what?
That was a no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer. And then to
No-brainer.
get this dude 160, 80 million guarantee, you
Yeah.
got to be kidding
Man,
me.
he sucks. Get out of there.
Listen, I'm going to let y'all go ahead, man, but I'm going to say one time. Malik Willis should definitely be looked at, right?
All right.
The
Because,
post.
go ahead,
Don't
go
go
ahead,
nowhere.
sir.
Stay
up.
right there.
Hold up, Post.
Your boy Malik Willis.
Hold up,
He
Post.
beat the Colts and he beat the Titans. And
Okay.
and in 2 games he had 240 something yards. The next game, Jordan Love came back. He passed for 389 yards in that one game.
He's not
And
going.
That
who did they play?
controversy is done.
Yeah, he's not beating him.
Who they play?
Uh-oh.
Jordan Love. Who they play?
You just said, I just told you they played the Colts and the Titans. They played the Vikings and they won 31-29 against the Vikings. The Vikings are much better than either the Colts or the Titans.
Mhm.
And I believe he lost a game after that, did he not?
Oh yeah.
He
Oh,
did.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they
Like,
lost, they lost to
so
the Vikings 31-29, but he had 389 yards. So it wasn't Jordan Love's fault that they lost. The defense gave up 31 points. They won the Colt game 16-10, and they won the Titan game 30-14. So the defense played in them 2 teams, but those 2 teams don't have no offense unless they play against the Jets, and the Jets make them look like Anthony Richardson did yesterday, like he's a first-time Pro Bowler.
I hate to say it, but the Jets did make him.
You gotta really look at who they played before you jump on this.
Nah,
Malik
he's not
Willis
going to
thing.
take that guy's
This
spot.
guy-
He signed him
So-
too much money.
So
As
you
good
right
as
about
you-
that.
as
You right
good as
about
you
that. They
think he
played the
is,
Colts. They played the Titans.
You got.
What's the name? They lost to the Vikings,
Right.
right? They lost to the Vikings, who you said is a better team. That's a fact. That's a fact. Even though the receiver game is crazy, and not for nothing,
But he
didn't
only played.
the Giants picked up? I mean, the Packers picked up McKinley, who was a great safety /
Yeah,
DB
yeah.
or corner at that
Yeah.
time, right?
Yeah.
But now they play the Rams. They win. Not really impressive to beat the Rams, but they did beat the Cardinals, the
Yeah,
Texans, and the
but
Jags. I mean,
Jordan-
if you really look at it,
but
right?
Malik
And then
Willis-
they
Malik
turned around
Willis-
and got hung.
Malik
by
Willis
the-
only
by the
started
line.
2 games. He only started the Colts and the Titans game.
But you don't think that he'll be a great stopgap QB? Yo, God, I'm gonna see you.
What you talking about? 1
Oh,
year?
shoot. Yeah, Malik Willis would be a good stopgap QB
For who?
You know what?
For the
for any
Jets?
team.
You
Think
know-
about it.
You know what?
You ain't got to pay him a lot of bread. He ain't proved nothing, right?
No.
And if he loses, then he loses. But at the end of the day, your whole thing is to move on and get the next guy. So you don't think he'd be he would be a breath of fresh air. You could clean out that room and you could put somebody in that's young, fresh, has an idea what he's doing, can scramble and throw. I
Well,
don't
we
see the
got a
bad
guy
part.
like that already.
Who?
Tyrod Taylor.
But Tyrod Taylor's not young. That
No,
I would
but
keep
he's a player.
Tyrod. But Aaron Rodgers
he's-
could go.
Yeah, of course he could go. Of course
I would
he
keep
could go.
Tyrod.
And if we needed a stopgap guy, we got one already in Tyrod Taylor.
So then, okay,
Yeah.
so then you would put Tyrod. Okay, so then I could
That's
respect
what
that.
I would do.
You put Tyrod Taylor in that spot and you keep him there.
Though, ain't it?
It could be.
Tyrod Taylor's like 34 too. He's
Well,
not
he's
that
proven,
old,
though.
but he's
He's
34 years old. He can get it done.
He's proven.
He can get it done. He is. He definitely could get it done.
Yeah.
He definitely could get it done. I'm just looking at it like if you look at like how the Steelers attacked it, Steelers did get Russell Wilson, and I think that they was like, yeah, we could win either way, whether he plays good or not. Like they was like, you know what, it's a win for us because he got him for cheap.
Right.
But and then them also taking on what's the name from the Chicago Bears? You know, like and then
Yeah,
they
that
like
was no
listen,
brainer what they did. They did good. By
they
taking
did
both
really
of those
good,
guys
and look
they
how
don't have
he's
to pay the money.
playing.
I got a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
What?
How many games we keep letting Aaron Rodgers play before we bench him this year?
All of them. He's not going
He's
to
50 milli, ain't he?
They're not going to bench him.
Ew.
It's a dumbass.
Hey, yo, listen.
It's
Shout
not
out to
gonna
Joe
happen.
Campbell
It's a
watching
dumbass
John
thing.
Green. Cleo Small said, "Who's that gentleman?
He-
Intelligent gentleman speaking on the phone. Speak the truth, brother." So,
They lose
With
2
all
more
that
games,
being
he would be
said-
on the bench for me for the rest of the season.
all right.
50 milli though.
I don't care.
I know that's a tough
I ain't
one. but
winning
50
anyway.
mil?
I ain't winning anyway.
You know that's always been the problem.
Hey,
They let somebody struggle, but they getting paid big money and they
Mm.
continue to play.
yeah.
Yeah.
2 more
Some- you know
losses,
what I'm
I
saying?
wouldn't play him no more. He would be done for the year for me. Done.
People getting fired behind
Yeah.
this though.
Yeah.
People
Oh, yeah,
getting fired
yeah,
behind this.
yeah.
The front office people
I,
getting
I
fired.
wish I could fire Woody Johnson, just that he's the owner. I wish I could
my
fire
man
him.
Mike Jones said, "Let's get
I
it
don't
together."
like him just like
and
I
buy
don't
the
like
team.
Dolan. They're the 2 worst owners
Uh-oh.
in sports. Those 2 guys. They're
Yo.
horrible.
I will say this, and I'm gonna get off the phone. The way John Mara looked at Joe Scone on that Hard Knocks when he said that Philly was out of it, and then you know what he said, I would not be able to sleep at night if we lose Saquon to Philly. And then when he came back in that room and he looked at Joe Shane said, "Well, we'll be all right." The way he looked at him let me know that his job is on the line.
But why he didn't fire him right there?
That's what I
You-
say.
you know
He's
why?
captain.
Why he didn't fire him right there? I'd have fired him right there.
You know what's
me,
crazy?
You went against what I said. I told you do everything you got to do to keep him, and
Yo,
that's what he
yo.
told him.
I don't believe that.
and you
was
know what?
true.
Todd, Dave, you know what the real problem was is that he was saying it without saying it because the cameras was
Exactly.
rolling.
Hey, I
He said-
believe that.
He said, "Get it done." He
I
said, "Do
believe
what you got to do."
So
And
you
Joe
think-
Shane
you
just
think that was
totally
for the
ignored that,
cameras?
and
Yes.
that's why he gonna get terminated.
Okay.
That's why he gonna get terminated. Yo,
Gotta be.
y'all are doing a fantastic job, man. Y'all know I'm about to run out this office, man. Yo,
All right,
I'm
peace,
enjoying it
brother.
though. I'm listening in the
Run,
headphones. I won't give it a
Forrest,
call.
run.
All right,
All right, my brother.
All right.
Yo, y'all take it easy out there,
All right.
man. All right, love. Y'all take
All
it
right
easy.
now.
Be careful
Shout
All
out
out
right.
to
there.
Jeff Braun,
Yes, sir.
David Scott watching. Don't
Who?
mention him, Jeffrey Braun. He might be as well continue to get this draft pick.
So let me
Let's
ask you.
go.
He said his Serge said no. What do you say to that?
I say,
What?
I
No, I'm
say
talking about benching.
Rodgers. I say,
Rodgers.
yeah,
You
bench
let him
him.
play the whole year. If we
Nah, you
losing,
gotta-
keep losing. What would you do?
I'll let him play. He's
All right.
paying him.
Nah, you got to put it. No.
I
You
gotta
can't
see
do that.
some-
You,
I think
they gonna let
you
him
know what
play?
happens?
I know.
You know what happens? Here's the problem.
Is what I'm asking.
Here's
I
the
would-
problem.
I would
If you
bench him.
do bench him, right,
I would bench
and
him.
Tyrod Taylor comes in there and light it up, you got a problem.
No, it's
Ain't no
not.
problem.
The season's over with
It's
anyway.
over.
It don't
It's no problem.
matter.
You let,
Yeah,
I
but
would say you let Rodgers
We
play
say
till
that, but
Rodgers not
then
be
it's
out
going to
of
be,
the
he should have been
playoffs.
playing from Jump Street.
If
That's
Rodgers
what
not
What
I
are
out,
they?
agree.
Three-
I agree
what
with
are
you.
they? 3 and what?
3 and 8.
they 3 and
so
8.
you
3 and 8,
mathematically-
they out,
you
man.
probably
Come on.
out. So
I say
No,
two
you
more
started
losses.
technically, you be
now
6,
you-
9
now
and
you-
8.
now you
And you still
now you see
9
who
and
you got
8.
to play
9
for the
and 8.
beginning of the next season. That's what you do.
That's
I say
true.
we lose 2 more
That's
games,
true.
Done. Get him out of here.
Yo,
Sean
gents,
Braun
y'all take
is
it easy,
watching.
man. Y'all
All
have a
right.
good one, all right?
All
You
right,
too
guys.
now.
All right.
All right, peace, y'all. Later.
All right.
Later.
Oh, my bad. I was supposed to cut the phone off, right?
The crazy part is
Good-
that they're not
good call.
mathematically eliminated because they can still win 9 games, go 9-8, and sneak in.
That's- that's-
We know that.
So that's what I said. You
They
wait
can
till
still
they
do
match
what?
when all the rest of the games.
You really believe that?
I don't believe they're
Buffalo
gonna do
gonna
it, but
answer that.
And they
like,
got to play
no.
Buffalo again, right?
in Buffalo
And Miami.
Yes, ain't gonna happen.
it ain't
I
gonna
said-
happen.
I
But they
said my
can
piece.
still.
What
I
is
ain't
their
gonna say no
schedule?
more. I
right
said
now?
my piece.
What's the tough games they got right now?
Buffalo and
No,
Miami.
other than the 2 division games.
The other
Seattle.
games, Seattle.
I know
they
a
got
guy.
Seattle, the
got the
Dolphins,
tickets on
the Bills, and the Dolphins again. They got the Dolphins twice, the Bills, and Seattle.
The Dolphins twice.
And they got
What was the last game?
Jaguars and Rams. They're not gonna win, but
None of those
Rams-
games are easy.
Honestly, and truthfully, they so far invested in Aaron Rodgers, and he practically run the team. They're not gonna.
Yeah.
No, they can't.
Uh.
Maybe after yesterday they could.
Yeah, they might beat the Jag, maybe. But I mean, even if to me, I'd rather just go 3-14 and get as low a draft choice as I could get right now. I'm not even worried about winning and losing no more. It's not about winning. It's more about losing than winning right now because we're not gonna get to the playoffs.
But
So we might as well be as bad as we can be.
just a second. So now, not only do you need a quarterback, but then you look at the defensive side of the situation. The defense need to be revamped because they played
But that's why you got.
horrible.
That's why you got to have low picks.
And
The
they
lower your pick, the better your chances of picking up guys that can
let
actually.
me
and they
Yeah.
probably gonna get another coach.
I got it. Of course, they got to get
They
another
gotta
coach.
get a
That guy's
new
not
coach.
coaching next year.
Rex Ryan is already
Yeah.
practically in the
he's
job.
he's
Yeah.
on what's
That guy's
He's been
that
begging
first-
so
yeah,
hard for that job, it's ridiculous.
to
To
get
come
the
back.
Jets job back.
He
Yeah,
wants that job like crazy.
he wanted back.
What do you do?
Well,
what
would
do you
take Rex?
What do you
Yeah.
do with what you call him?
Why not?
You give him. I'll take it back.
Who, Devon?
No. What's that boy name who don't want to tackle and can't hold nobody right now? Sauce.
Sauce.
You give him the big money. You sign him to the contract with his contract.
Let him slide
you
off
give
the
him?
plate,
You
just
get-
like the sauce.
I mean, You can't just
what's
let
this-
him
This
go.
is year what 3 for him?
Yes,
So he's got 2 more years under the 5-year thing.
if it's like that.
So I mean,
You
next
got
year,
time.
next year's gonna be prove it or lose it
Right.
for him.
Because he just letting
He's-
guys go
and-
by him. Man.
They let him go by. He's not tackling.
No,
It's amazing how you go from defensive rookie of the year to a scrub.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, what's going on? Talk to us.
Let's get ready to rumble. What's going on, fellas? How's everybody up there, man?
What's going on,
what's
man?
up, man? How you been?
I'm good, coach. I'm good, coach. Superstar, magnificent, sir, the relic. Last never least, my man Greg G in the house. I see you, fam. Keep doing your thing.
We gotta move
Man!
We're gonna move everything out the way for them.
Shout out to my big boy Ann out there, whatnot, man, and Postel. Good call, my brother. First of all, let me make these quick statements, man, because I got a lot of things I want to say, but I just want to make a few quick statements real quick. I told y'all the Giants from day one, man. You gotta listen to me that they need to clean house.
No,
So I feel
kudos to
both-
you on that. You're absolutely right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel both teams need to clean house from GM all the way down and get the right people in there to have a, you know what's interesting? When y'all were speaking on the black quarterback thing, there's 2 good quarterbacks coming out of college this year. They should be in the top 10. Shedeur Sanders is one of them, and the kid from Miami, Cam. I hope we get one of those players, but even with one of those players, you have to put the right personnel and the right coaching around
Giants
them.
ain't getting no black
You know,
quarterback.
the right-
You're a Giant fan, right?
Of course, I'm a New York fan. You know what I
No,
mean?
but I'm
I'm a
saying
New Yorker. I
the
like
Gi-
all New York
the
teams. I want
Giants
all
is-
New York teams to do good.
The Giants is not drafting
know?
a black quarterback.
I hope that changes. I hope that changes because Geno was the only black quarterback to play for the Giants, I believe, and that was just recent.
Tyrod Taylor
And-
played for him last year.
Yeah,
But they wasn't drafted by them.
Yeah, Gino was drafted
Oh,
by the
okay.
Jets, but it was
They wasn't
Right,
drafted
to
by
play
them.
for them, they
They
didn't take
played-
a snap. I don't know if whatever's different. I don't know, but the fact of the matter is that they both teams need to clean house and start all over from the GM or down. Because, like you said, Sean, whatever his name is, he did blow it. They didn't have the confidence that they should have had in Barkley coming back, and it destroyed their whole team. It destroyed the whole franchise, as far as I'm concerned, by believing in an unproven quarterback and Daniel Dimes. So also, change the subject a little bit, getting off football. Congratulations to Mike and Paul for putting on a display of, and you know, the boxing game is real bad. I remember in the '80s watching it, Wide World Sports. There were so many great boxers back in the days. I don't know what happened to boxing, but I get a sense that what happened this past Friday, kind of like what threw me off when that Hispanic girl that should have won the fight lost the fight.
Yeah.
And the judges took it from me. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth from watching fights like that. I mean, there were favorite boxers of mine that should have lost the fight that the other guy should have won, and they gave it to, you know, somebody I like. So it worked both ways, and that was just I think that was just a payday as far as Netflix is concerned, because they got 77, I guess, worldwide. I was just thinking small and just the United States. I mean, Netflix is worldwide. So just for them to get 77 million new viewers just for that display, it's incredible amounts of money. It was in Dallas, Texas, too, in that stadium, that whole 100,000 people. They really got paid.
Well,
the boxing.
What people got to understand about that, Matt, was that wasn't a boxing match. It was an exhibition. It wasn't a normal boxing match, and that's what people don't understand. They fell for the okie doke.
But people,
it was
I think people anticipated it being real. I think they anticipated two guys trying to knock each other's heads off, and that's what didn't happen. I think people were invested in it to see somebody get knocked out.
They was duped.
And
they was duped.
Matt,
yeah, duped. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Matt, you know why they was anticipating it? Because it was Mike Tyson.
Of course, his name, right? They wanted to see. I agree with that. I agree 100%.
To see Mike Tyson knock Logan Paul's head off.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. And then when you saw, like I said earlier, that he had 10 seconds of energy and then he was done because he didn't do anything. He had one little spurt in the first round, and then after that, it was an old man chasing a young guy around the ring, not throwing no punches. That was.
No, I agree 100%. It was pretty much arm punches, if anything. You know, I think they had respect for each other, and I'm not going to say it was rehearsed or whatever the case may be, but they wasn't out to kill each other. They was out to get paid, and exactly what they did. I've never seen Mike Tyson in all his years of boxing, after the bell rang, after the 8th round, go up and shake and hug somebody immediately. That never happened before. So that was odd to me too.
Ain't nobody ever paid him $20 million for 16 minutes of just standing around either.
I guess so. I guess so.
Logan Paul, but let me make this quick point to you, Matt. You know what happened to boxing, in my opinion, and I know some people might disagree with this. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather went undefeated, and now everybody in boxing wants to be undefeated. So back in the day, like you were saying, back in the 80s, them cats didn't care about their records. They fought Duran, Hagler, Hearns, Sugar Ray, you name it. All the top guys fought each other every month on ABC Wide World Sports. Now you're
absolutely 100% right.
Get two top
and
guys
they was fighting each other to see who was going to be the best fighter of that fight. It's entertainment and money now. Right. I agree with you.
Hold up, y'all. So Gervonta Davis is on the same track. So, and the game has changed. So, and it's more like the bigger fights are on pay-per-view. You got to pay. So it's not like you're going to see it on Wild World of Sports or Friday night at the fight. So the game changed.
But you mean to tell me that these guys can't get paid enough to fight each other?
Yeah, of course they can.
Yeah. But I'm not.
Why do they duck each other? That's my thing. Why do they duck each other, Dave?
See, you asking me like it's my
money
fault.
Guy.
No. I was
it's big business,
and they walked out because they couldn't negotiate. They couldn't make the prices. So
a lot of times today, the two top guys, they don't want to split the money. Right. One of the guys want more money to the other, and they both believe that they should both get the most money. So
it's big business. Big business destroyed boxing. Big business destroyed boxing. And listen, I'm not mad at Mike. I'm not mad at Mike at all for getting paid, man. He used his name to get some money. I ain't mad at him all. Or Jake Paul. You dumb enough to think that it was going to be real.
First of all, you got to understand Jake Paul's a very smart individual. And he promoted
the fight. Smart.
He promoted the fight. And he got a lot of money doing what he's doing. He's doing, he's not a boxer.
Nope. He's a businessman.
He's a hustler. And he's making money hustling these jokers. And he's making money. And he's promoting the fights too. so he's making money.
That's right.
So I can't blame
Yep.
the guy for doing what he's doing.
All right.
If people gonna
I can-
watch me fight,
spend money.
So,
spend money.
so
exactly.
listen,
So-
Matt, because I'm limited on time. What else would you like to share with us?
Yeah. A couple other things. All right. Shout out to all my Atlanta people listening down here in hot Atlanta. It's not that hot down here, but Okay. So here's a prediction, real quick. Either the 76ers or Milwaukee is going to make a huge trade before the new year. That's a prediction from me because both of them teams are, I don't know, they're going the other way with the talent that they have. That's why I think they're going to be amazing between one of those teams. Also, I don't think the Cavs are as good as 14-0, and the Knicks aren't as bad as 7-6. So we'll see tonight, and I'm looking forward to this Emirates Cup and watching the game. Also, one more thing, my man Dave Sims is coming back to New York.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all remember Dave Sims. I guess he was replacing my man
we saw that.
Sterling. And he's coming back, and I guess he's replacing Sterling, which I like Sterling and whatnot with the call. But so y'all keep doing your thing up there, man, and I'm keep listening down here.
Appreciate
One
you,
love,
man.
everybody.
No doubt.
Peace,
Matt.
peace to y'all in the Middle East.
All right,
all right?
man.
All right, thank you. Peace. All right, shout out to Bello Brown watching, Eric Wilcox, the silent assassin, Crystal Wilson Campbell, must be my sister, and D Bell on the check-in. All right, so I got a few minutes left, and I appreciate being with you guys. But you're gonna do the sports picks.
You don't really appreciate being with us. You like the Knicks better than you like us. Get out of here.
That's sad.
Get out of here.
Not really.
That's sad.
I told you, not really.
We a better starting five than they are.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
probably right. We're gonna need the Bengay. Greg gonna sub in for somebody. The wheelchairs to roll us out. Y'all got 6 good fouls to give. All right.
Please, this is Anthony.
There
There he is.
Let me
Go ahead, Green.
Yo, good evening, my brother. Good evening. First of all, I would like to say, shout out to the boy over there, my man Dave. I'm sorry I missed your party, man. I had concert tickets to go see Ari Spears that Saturday, so I apologize, but I got a bottle coming your way. You just tell me what you want to drink, brother, and I got a bottle coming straight to your way, man.
No,
So
I should
I'm
say
saying, but-
rum punch. We'll figure it out. I'll let you know.
I got you, my brother. I got you.
But hold on,
Big
yo,
shout out.
Green, real
Yes,
quick.
sir.
The rest of this segment is you and Mungo.
Yo,
Go get
man.
him, Mungo.
Listen. All I can say right now is my team is not playing that well on defense. The defense secondary is struggling bad.
You should know our pain.
They need a defensive coordinator back there real bad to get them guys fired up because they hurt
Salah's
real bad.
available.
I was about to say you could get Salah
Salah's
back.
available.
Well, actually, Salah's not. Salah's is over there. I think got hired by Green Bay to do some work.
I believe so. I believe
He
you're
did?
right.
Oh yeah.
I believe you're right.
So he's not even available. They can't even talk to him unless they consider that tampering.
At the
So
end
they
of the
can't
year,
even
though.
talk to him.
My man got no.
At the end of the year, yeah, but this season right here, this is a struggle for them. They're gonna have to struggle to get the playoffs if they're gonna make it. But if they do get the playoffs and they do make it, Mongo, you might not want to play that team in the playoffs.
Listen, you're in the playoffs right now.
Listen, we ain't talking about right now.
No,
we
you're
talking
in the
about
playoffs right now.
Trust me.
Listen,
Trust me.
I
Any
explained to
one of
you.
them teams that draw that name in the playoffs don't want to play them because they know that's a dangerous team to play. That's a dangerous team to play.
Let me know when
But
you're done. Let me know when you're done.
you can bask in your glory and stuff like that. You can get your jump rope out and get the skipping because your little team is playing. Your little team is playing. But
Make sure he hears
it ain't gonna work for y'all. It ain't gonna work for y'all. And I got tissue for you when you come down off that ladder of getting hot.
What ladder am I on? When the season started, listen. When the season started, you was on the top of the Empire State Building. We were the ones on the ground level.
It's all right.
I
It's
know.
all right. And last week,
listen.
I gave you raggedy. Last week, I gave you Raggedy Squad some props. But then as soon as I got off the phone, you put your diaper and your rattler back on and start crying again. You couldn't even accept the fact.
Janet said Pittsburgh is not going far.
This is the loudest you've been. This is the loudest you've been for weeks. You supposed to have laryngitis right now.
Hey, Todd, It's welcome back, my brother.
You're not gonna.
What up, bro? What up?
You're not gonna scrape. You're not gonna come in here and scrape the Jets last week, and now you say what's up to Todd now.
And also to my man, Coach Todd and Super Dave.
What's up, brother? What's up?
Left to say,
I'm scraping
back.
Oh!
Yeah, we know you don't win, so you don't want to be, and that's why you got screamed.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hung up abruptly.
If you hung up or if you need to call back, I don't know.
You don't want to
do
hear
it.
it.
Maybe Mongo hung up on you from over there.
Shout out to the 49ers for making the playoffs. All right, you got to run the table now, buddy.
Oh my God.
I mean, you're welcome to call back if you didn't hang up, but if you said if you dropped the mic on him, enough said. All right.
He knew it was coming.
Right. Now he hanging up short. Now. He hanging up quick.
You know, they got back-to-back games on the road against the Packers and the Bills the next 2 weeks.
49ers?
Yeah,
They might be 5-7.
They in trouble, kid.
Don't look good.
They might be 5-7.
He talked real reckless and early, talking about the defense was going to do this, defense was going to do that. Y'all remember?
And they end the season with the Lions.
Oh,
it's over. 51 points coming up.
They ain't winning all three.
That might be 3 losses.
51 points coming up.
I said it might better be Green Bay, but I don't think they beaten Buffalo. Where's it at? That's at home.
Buffalo.
They got to win. They got to win every game.
Oh wait, my bad. The Lions game is the game before the end of the season. They got the
game
Cardinals
game.
at the Cardinals.
The last
they lost
game
to the
too.
Cardinals.
The last
game too.
The last game is always a division game.
Right. They lost at the Cardinals. I mean, they lost in San Francisco to the Cardinals, and then they got to go there.
Now they
got Cardinals is a tough out right now.
That's right.
So there's no
shout out to Kyler Murray.
They might be 8-9 by the end of the season.
And he was talking about
Sean Bell's watching. Shout out to Sean.
Johnny Wishbone
all the time.
Yeah, Johnny Wishbone.
Always talk about him. I saw when you put that up there. Yeah.
Right about now, he wished Johnny Wishbone was his quarterback instead of Purdy. I bet you that.
I don't know, man. I think the Jets wish they had Johnny Wishbone still. I'm not,
Not with the current team.
You got to have a team around it that plays a role in it. Yes, you got to have a good quarterback first, but you got to have a team around it.
And you got to have a good coach. They got no coach. We got talent.
We got talent.
We need to go to the surgical supply store.
Adams and Wilson. You got a
running
back who should be playing.
Why aren't they doing
Our running game sucks, and I don't know why Brees Hall
say something, or you just writing stuff down
doing what he got to do. That's one of the main reasons our offense is off gears because Brees Hall hasn't performed like he did his first 2 years.
Is that because of the offensive line, or you think that's because of him?
And that's it.
I can't blame the offensive line.
I'm hitting you over the head
because he didn't have an offensive line the first 2 years, and he was running better than he did now.
That's
and the offensive line was worse. So it's got to be something with him. I don't know what it is, but it got to be something with Brees Hall. It really does.
We going through the teams one by one.
All right, well, let's go, Mongo. Do that.
Oh, who there?
This
is that Green coming back?
No, this is another
John
Green.
Green.
Yeah.
John Green.
All right, you're on cue, John Green. What you want to do? Go ahead.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna speak real quick because I won't hear y'all next week because I'll be on the road and stuff. I just want to wish y'all a happy Thanksgiving first.
Safe travels,
brother. Yes, sir.
Okay, now the thing is that now with the AFC, I'm making a bold prediction. KC in the Super Bowl.
Who?
KC, Kansas City.
Okay.
That's not bold.
Okay, in the NFC, Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
You got that off of First Take, but okay.
No, I don't watch First Take.
Okay.
I do not.
don't either.
I hear you, but I
do.
But
but guys, listen. The thing is that also since I'll be on the road next week. The thing is, Super Dave, I will send you my picks for Thanksgiving weekend.
Very good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Listen, y'all keep doing what you're doing. You'll have a great show. So
appreciate you, my brother.
Enjoy your holiday.
Thank you, man. We need more people like you.
Thank you, sir.
Tell them people wherever you traveling to tune in. All right.
That's right.
Okay. Okay. Take care, y'all.
All right now, Don.
But
I don't know. I don't think. I just got this feeling. I don't think Kansas City gonna be there this year.
But that's not a bold prediction. You said it was a bold prediction. Was that church? That wasn't a bold prediction.
I think I was, right?
What, to go all the way?
No, to win that game.
Oh, I didn't do it. If I was
Yeah,
here,
I would have picked Buffalo.
Yeah, I would
But
have.
I said 2 weeks ago Buffalo was going to be their first week loss.
Postel took Buffalo too last week.
I would have took them.
Yeah, because I said 2 weeks ago that Buffalo was.
Because you got to see every week, Kansas City is just barely winning. You can't keep doing that from week to week, especially
it catches up to
especially as it's getting later and later in the season. You can't keep doing that. You're not going to escape these wins like that, and it's going to catch up to them going into the playoffs too. If it don't get better, if their offense don't get better, they're not making it to no.
The running back's supposed to be coming back next week.
Supposed to be, yeah.
That kid Worthy got to start playing better.
He played good yesterday.
Yeah, but that was like they were saying on Get Out that pass that he caught and he stepped out of bounds. That's like a high school play. You're supposed to get 2 feet in.
Yeah,
it didn't make no sense.
I gotta ask a question there. I think we had talked. It was a play I think maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know. I can't remember what team.
Shout out to Kev Parker.
The guy got 2 feet, but he tapped the same foot twice.
That was Steelers.
That was a Steeler game.
You gotta be.
No, the catch was good.
Right, but you gotta have 2 feet of two separate feet.
That ain't what he said.
No.
Okay.
Listen to what I'm saying.
He tapped
the same foot twice.
Right.
Wow.
Not the other foot.
Right.
I didn't see that one.
And the catch was good.
Okay.
No, they
did not. Didn't we talk about that day?
I thought they ruled that a no touchdown.
No, I don't know what game it was.
How do you tap the same foot twice?
He did.
Because he was going up in the air.
He never got the other foot in.
Right, his other foot was in the air, but the foot that tapped was the lower foot, so it hit twice.
So you're saying
he was falling backwards out of bounds.
Right. The other foot went down, but he never got the other foot up. He dragged the second time to drag the same foot the second time. Yeah, we watched the game. We talked about it.
It says tapping the same foot twice does not count as a normal.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
I don't think they ruled that a touchdown.
I got it because I know we had talked
Parker
about
said his chin. Green said that should have been an incomplete pass. Parker said his chin was down.
His what?
His shin was down.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. It was the shin, right? That was the Gary Wilson.
I don't know if it was shin. It was the shin.
It was the Gary Wilson play.
Right.
That was the shin. That one he made that crazy catch in the end zone
Yeah,
with
the
one
shin
hand.
came down.
No, that wasn't the play.
Thanks, Parker.
No, not the one he caught by one hand.
That's a different.
Not that play. Wasn't that? I don't think it was that
That's
play.
a different game. I believe it was a Steelers game.
I'm gonna look it
you're
up.
talking about.
I'm gonna look it up.
You pull it?
I'm gonna I might have the conversation.
But I get it if the foot hit and then the shin, the second time the shin hit going out. I get that. Because I didn't think the same foot.
George Pickens did in the back of the end zone, hit his foot twice.
Right.
And the rule is clear that that's not a catch.
But it was a catch
I
that
don't
game.
think they gave it to him. If I remember correctly, they took them points off the board.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look at it. I know we had talked about it.
Yeah, you should know, Mongo. That was your boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I remember. I was burnt.
Val Johnson is watching. All right. Thank you. Everybody paying attention, watching, tuning in. So,
no, me either.
Double tap thing.
Not with the
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
What I need to say is that I'm gonna wrap up my hour episode with y'all.
The same thing happened with what's his name yesterday too? Metcalf. Metcalf made that catch on the sidelines and he had 1 foot in and the other one went out. I'm like,
right,
you too good for that, Metcalf.
Right, drag the foot.
Right. You're not a rookie. You've been doing this forever.
Yep.
I mean, I get it, your momentum, but still, your feet as a wide receiver should automatically be trying to drag. Nah.
All right.
He was out of bounds. Second foot's clearly out of bounds.
So, what we're gonna do? I'm gonna wrap it up. Coach Kirk gonna take this seat, and you can have that seat. And if Coach Kirk come up with the proper answer, but I think I want to side with what he was saying, unless we were the only two with broken TVs and we saw the same play.
Yeah.
But if it was a Steelers game, it was.
I don't remember it. I can't remember that.
If it was a Steelers game, it was ruled out.
No, it wasn't ruled out.
Okay,
the catch was
the
good.
play was called a touchdown, but the play was reviewed and changed to an incomplete pass because Pickens did not get 2 feet down.
I don't know. I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I saw the game.
Still a fan?
I remember.
Okay, that's it.
All right, so
I was pissed.
That's right. You was pissed.
All right, well, I'm gonna say goodbye, y'all.
Who was they playing against?
I got the picks, everything. Everybody have.
Who they say we was playing?
I'm gonna look right now.
Y'all have a good show. Continue.
Enjoy the game, bro.
Y'all need to
The Giants.
It was a prime time.
Washington. Y'all need to touch on basketball and then get back to it. All right. I'm gonna see y'all.
So just look up Monday. Well, they might not show that play.
Why not? You can get anything on YouTube.
Yeah, but sometimes they cut that highlight out. That's not a
What,
highlight.
why,
man,
Pittsburgh?
Enjoy the game,
I'm saying they
Yeah, because they said that they took away a touchdown and then Pittsburgh kicked the field goal right after.
Right.
To go up 9-6.
It
didn't count.
Right.
Because they kicked the field goal and made the game 9-6 right after that play.
We back in effect, yo. We back in effect. Questions about? Okay, well, we gonna stick on. I'm waiting on you, man. Yo, you keep saying you're gonna.
All right, so Tomlin is doing a decent job this year.
We knew you were gonna say something like that.
But the pressure's on.
Talk on the mic, bro.
I'm good enough because
Nah, my
I don't
wife
have to
be
get
saying
close.
You be low.
No, she
Really? She be saying
she
yo,
be one day in my
so
deep voice.
What color is his green, right? Green.
Yo, T, just do me a favor. When you're gonna throw the punch, just let me know so I can slide back.
Yo,
He did not go there.
Listen,
I'm gradually gonna lower his
Listen to this. Listen to this. I said I was gonna be on my best behavior this week. I will be here next week. The hammer will come down next week. Yeah, so he keep it up.
Oh wow!
I will be here next week.
How many of us have them?
Go ahead and dig your grave.
Not go there with the deep voice.
You heard that, right?
Listen. So Mike, so Tomlin,
right?
He's not off the hook. He's doing great right now.
Okay.
All right, but just like with that Commanders game, when my man, what's his name, Quinn made that coach decision on fourth down, fourth and short, and go for it instead of kicking the field goal. Right? When Mike Tomlin did that the first week, you know what I heard on this podcast? Oh, maybe he's trying to get a team some confidence. We was up 15-10.
Okay.
Fourth back on those games again.
Yes, because
we can move on.
Let me break the reason why I'm bringing it up. The Commanders, because of that game, they are now the last wild card in the league, in the division
right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. It don't matter.
It does matter.
It don't matter.
Right
because
now.
They could have been
more games is left?
Listen, they could have been division leader right now.
Yeah, they could have been.
They could have had home field advantage. Now they're
now.
Listen, you think it's easy to get back up there to the top? It's not easy.
What they number 3 now?
They number 3 wild card versus being a division leader.
Yeah.
But wait.
Aren't they the head of the wild card?
No, they're not. They're
Why?
the last wild card.
You don't know what would have happened a few games.
It don't matter. You take the points.
So my question is, how are they the third wild card and their record ain't they 9-2?
Yeah, but Philly in front of them. They now a wild card. They are now a wild card now. They are now a wild card.
They behind the Vikings.
And check this out. They are road wild card.
All right.
Because of that one decision.
All right.
So now,
it's not. No,
yes, it is.
No, because you don't
so
know.
I'm just looking it up. I said right now.
Wait a minute. Just because if they had won that game, you don't know what would have happened the games after. You don't know that. You can only go by what it is right now. That's all you can go by.
I said as of right now.
Right, but you don't know what that one game would have mean.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, you take them points to keep that lead. You don't want to have to fight now. Now they got to fight.
But
they got to fight.
So
it's listen. It's a halfway. We're halfway into the season. It's more games, bro.
Right.
I know it's
not
more
like you
games.
give up, and it's not you
They're
don't have
not giving up, but
Right.
that was a silly play.
Okay, but
hold on. So
hold on.
If you do that now, don't do that in the playoffs.
Hold on.
Listen.
Wait. What? I'm just gonna say this. It happened and it's past, right? It's not like it's 2 games left. They got 8 more games to play, right? Mm-hmm. So win your games and your situations changes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Everyone is not going to win all their games.
You don't know who's going to keep.
But that don't mean.
You don't know who's going to keep.
But this is also you got to understand this too. If he kicks the field goal and make it, the game wasn't over.
It wasn't over.
The game they could have came down and scored and still lost the game.
But because they didn't,
you know
what?
What?
They lost the game.
Okay, but that don't mean they still wouldn't have lost that game.
They should have kicked the field goal.
Hindsight's 2020. Everybody plays Monday morning quarterback.
We all knew they were supposed to.
You know, everybody on every Sunday makes plays that they wish they could have back. Go ahead, Kurt. Everybody does that.
All right, there we got somebody calling. Who you at?
Yo, what's good, bro? It's Green, man. It's Green, brother. It's Green. It's Green.
We thought you lost it there for a minute.
They let you
lose them. We did lose.
Listen,
yo, Green, you can't be disrespecting us and banging the phone on us, man. You can't be doing that, my brother.
If you was, hey, Todd, if you was a true friend, you would over there and unplug that man's mic for me, please.
I promised him, Green. I promised him he can have today. Don't worry. Next week might be a different story. But I promised him I'll behave myself today.
One thing you said, but that same rule applied to the Steelers.
Yes.
You said something that was true. KC was winning games at the end of the game. Yes. And that you can't go on for that. No. Mostly all the Steelers games that they won, damn near, they won at the end of the game. So the coin has been falling in their favor for them to be winning them games. If you look at their games and the way them games Steelers been playing, they ain't scoring a bunch of points, and they've been winning at the end of the game. So you're gonna see how long it's gonna last. It's right now they looking decent enough to be saying, okay, they winning. But other than that, it ain't gonna be too much of that fun time in the playoffs. They're gonna be one and done like they normally are.
Hold on, Greg. Whose fault is
Margo,
that?
did I lie?
No,
did your team win games in the last
that?
3 minutes or 4 minutes of the game?
Hold on,
did
Greg.
I lie?
Green, hold
did
on.
Did I lie? Yes or no? Did I lie? Did I lie? Answer the question. Come
Whose
on.
fault is that? Because these guys on this panel praise Tomlin.
And you still sitting up there right now talk about some game where the guy over there in Washington made a mistake. You should be happy that your team got the record that they got. Because they only winning them games by 1 or 2 points by the end of the game.
It doesn't matter how much you win by, bro. A win is a win.
You shouldn't even be talking.
It doesn't matter. Your team sucks also. So I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Your team is hurt and they suck. I watched that game yesterday. I laughed my ass off because I was like,
I don't know why you're laughing. It's like two skunks laughing at each other.
Yeah.
They both stink. But mine don't stink as bad as yours. Your team stink to the point you can take them to oblivion. There's no hope for y'all. There's no hope for the Cowboys. There's no hope. I'm even surprised they still even air those games. I'm pretty sure somewhere in Dallas they gotta have some kind of Mary Poppins.
Yo, it's all right, bro. It's okay. Yo, when a team loses, you just gotta take the L. When they hurt, you gotta just take the L.
No, I don't mind taking the L, but we're not gonna take the L in Dallas. That's one thing.
All right, it's all right.
If we win one game, it'll be against your team.
All right, you better hope they make the playoffs. That's all I gotta say.
They in the playoffs.
We know yours is not
going to the playoffs.
They in the playoffs right now.
They the third one.
They're in the playoffs right now.
But they the third wild card.
They are in the playoffs. They got to run the table.
Oh, they ain't got to run no table.
This is their playoffs.
Okay.
They're in the playoffs.
Those wondering what you were talking about.
No, they're in the playoffs. They can't lose
no more games. I got
those teams that's even in front of the 49ers, even if they lose, the 49ers can lose a game. Your other teams in front of them lose a game. The 49ers is still in the run for it.
Y'all can't lose no
more games. Like I said,
they not even a wild card.
The team
none of those teams want to draw that team. None of them teams want to draw that team and play them in the playoffs.
Yo, Green. You know, y'all play Green Bay this coming weekend in Green Bay. If y'all lose that game, y'all practically dead because Green Bay will be 8-3 with a win over your team that's gonna be 5-6. Even if y'all win out, it's not very likely that Green Bay and Minnesota are gonna fall out of it.
Since you rooting for Green Bay, would you like to bet? And then anybody up there would like to bet.
Where's the game being played at?
Green Bay.
You know, I can't hear you, Greg, speak up. Both of you, Greg, speak up at the same time.
No. I bet you $20. We can bet $20. Your team is gonna lose in Green Bay. All right,
sir.
$20.
Your $20, your $20 will go towards my daughter allowance.
Yeah, it's all right. And your $20 will go for my gas. in my car.
Anybody else? Todd, you see why I hung up, Todd? You see why I hung up? You see why I hung up?
You see what he's doing to me this week, right?
I gotta get abused. It's something psychologically I did to this man in the beginning of the season, and he can't get over it.
Oh yeah,
you're damn right.
Oh yeah,
he can't
oh
get over
yeah.
it.
You said there's 5 guys up there, but there's one guy that shouldn't even be talking about my team right now.
That's right.
If you ever love me, my brother, could you please just unplug that man's mic? Yo, I'll talk to y'all brothers later. I gotta catch
Yo,
this
Green,
phone call,
my
man.
hand is on the knob right now.
All right.
I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be great, brothers. Peace.
All right.
All right, my brother.
Yo, so like I was saying, Tomlin is not off the hook because
for you, he's not.
No, what we saying, what we just talking about that play. Multiply that by 15 seasons, and you got what Mike Tomlin's been doing for 15.
But he's
seasons.
been in the playoffs, man.
It doesn't. You know,
about,
listen.
man?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, come on, man.
Listen, that game we lost to the Colts because of that bad decision. Right now, we would be 1 loss going into playing the Ravens. Hold on, and playing the Chiefs. Hopefully, with tied records right now. Playing for home field advantage.
Can I say this?
I want home field advantage.
Yeah,
I want the bye week.
We know what you
Hold
want.
on, Greg.
We know what
Only
you want.
one team gets a bye week now.
Right,
I hope y'all know that.
I got you. Go ahead.
Everybody else is a wild card.
Okay.
With home field advantage.
Right.
Okay.
I don't want that.
If you've got a good enough team, you can go.
My question is,
man, we don't
no,
want that.
no one is perfect, so everyone is gonna make mistakes. And yes,
It happens every
listen,
season.
yes, I didn't say I was shy. I can't say shy because it's called. I did use people. It's reserved. Is who I am. Because shy, everybody goes hell no.
Well, I'm just going by what you said.
There you go. There you go, man.
Yo, you've been going, so I keep it.
So you can thank me for that.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
My man.
Yeah.
Props to that, man.
Yo, but watching that Baltimore game against the Steelers, what happened to Derrick Henry? Why they ain't play him?
He got played. He ran
No. He did not play.
In the fourth quarter, he had no touches. In the fourth quarter, he shut up. Ho. He had no touches in the fourth quarter, and they should have put him in for the 2-point conversion, and they should have gave it to him. Still what?
Curtain.
Oh, please. They wish you had the steel curtain. Steel curtain's from the 70s, bro. You can't repeat it.
65 yards.
So what? That was the first half.
Listen, that's
poor
happened,
culture.
You call it what you want, yo.
I think the offensive coordinator for the Ravens, he messed up because they kept showing homeboy in the bench
on the
and
sideline.
he just sitting there.
He did mess up, but
that was the first play of the game, bro.
Lamar Jackson played another one of those games that he does in big moments. For whatever reason, when it's time for him to show up, he don't show up.
I say this. That game was going to be a low-scoring game. You got the man to run the ball. Why don't you hand it off? You could still do play action, and Lamar still gets his runs, but I would pound the ball. The guy should get the ball 25 times at least. He starts off slow, and by the time the fourth quarter comes, the defensive players is hurt, and he's busting out. Boom, every game. F your team, yo. Because you're getting on my nerves now. F your team.
Not Pittsburgh.
Yo, because no, and I told him it don't matter. And no, I'll give him the middle finger when he give me my $20. No,
yo, I'm gonna come up with these few questions before we start doing the picks for the NFL or whatnot. I got a few quizzes. All right, there was out of these 4 guys, who has the most all-star selections in the NBA? You got Hakeem Olajuwon, Michael Jordan, Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan. Give me a pen.
Tim Duncan.
What you think?
I think it's Dirk.
I'll go with Dirk.
What you think?
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan is the
know that.
Yeah, y'all two real good right there. Okay, another one. Okay. 4 times a person has won the MVP, scoring title, all defensive team, and the NBA champ the same year. 4 times.
I could tell you the answer. Jordan.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Very good.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the throw out
obvious.
answer. Anyway.
No, it is
Start
the
with Jordan
answer.
First, and then you
But
work your way
no,
down.
but
I'm just saying,
I
when
didn't
you-
mention
when you-
Jordan's name.
No.
What I'm saying is when you got that many accolades, you think Jordan or LeBron first, and then you work your way.
Okay. All right. This one, y'all. Let me see. I got another question here. Okay. Top 5 players who have the most NBA ejections.
Ejections?
Injections. I'm saying it wrong, but okay.
Yeah, you said.
Yeah,
I know Rasheed Wallace is one.
Yeah, Rasheed Wallace, Draymond Green.
Okay.
Rodman on
Yeah.
there?
Rodman.
No, Rodman's not in the top 5.
Oh, he's not in top 5.
Top 5.
Ejections. Ron Artest?
Charles Oakley.
Artest?
Nope. Artest is not in the top 5. No.
Joel Embiid.
Nope.
The big ticket. Not the big ticket, if I say his name right. What's his name?
Garnett.
Garnett.
No.
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 Bill Laimbeer.
Nope.
It's old. How many people we got? We got 3.
You got 2.
We got 2.
2, and it's 3 more.
There's
Are
3
they
more.
old players or new?
Yeah, none of them playing anymore.
No, I mean,
No, not old. No.
80s,
Not-
90s?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, well, see a couple of them. Yeah.
Ejections.
Rick Mahorn?
Nope.
Bill Laimbeer.
Nope.
You said it.
That's
You said that.
incredible. Not Bill Rodman. Wow. And not Artest. Wow.
Okay, I'll change it. Who do you think is number 1?
Out of those 3 that's been mentioned?
No,
I'll say
he don't
Draymond
know.
right
No,
now.
he
Draymond's number 2.
So
Damn.
It got to be Rasheed. I think
Rasheed's number 1.
Oh, yeah. he
Okay.
always get in trouble.
You only got 2. You got 3 more.
3 more.
3 more.
Old time 80s and 90s players.
And some 2000s.
Cousins.
Who?
DeMarcus Cousins.
No. He's not up. All time.
Ejections.
All time. Top 5 NBA players, most ejections. Okay, I'm gonna give you number
It ain't
3.
a Piston.
I'm gonna give you because you probably won't get number 3.
What about Ben Wallace?
No,
What's number 3? Go ahead.
Dwight Howard is number 3.
And you
Oh,
know,
wow.
I just thought about him and
Dwight
I didn't
Howard's
say
number
it.
Really?
3. Yep.
Wow.
I actually just thought his name and I didn't
So
say
there's
it.
one left?
One
2.
guy is dead.
2.
One guy.
2
left.
left.
One guy is dead.
Oh, it's 2 left.
Yeah.
2 left, but one guy is dead.
He
Who
played
died?
in the 50s.
Right.
No, it's not that far back. Not that far back. One guy played with the Knicks, and it ain't.
Willis Reed.
It's not Willis.
Anthony
and-
Mason.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mason.
The other one, George McGinnis.
No. He did play with Philly. though.
He's the dead guy.
He
Moses
played with
Malone.
Philly.
Dal Dawkins.
Nope. He did play with Philly.
Charles Barkley.
There you go.
So who was the
Should've
dead
known.
guy?
I should have known.
Anthony
Anthony
Mason.
Mason.
Oh, I didn't know he died.
Yeah, he played dead quite a few
Yeah,
years.
quite a few years now.
I thought that's why you answered the question.
No, it's just that all ex-Knicks are dead as far as I'm concerned.
Here we go.
That's a piece to Anthony Mason.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
that.
I
You know
didn't
that,
mean
man.
You let me right into
Yeah.
that one. So
Yeah, you
That's
let
That's
him
your
into
fault,
that.
Mongo. It's your fault.
Okay.
I don't know
All right.
why I ain't think about
I don't know
Charles
why you
Barkley.
did
All right. There were 10 teams in the NBA never won a championship. Can you name them all?
10 teams in the
I
NBA.
thought we did that already.
Yeah, we probably did.
Yeah, but we forgot now.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Atlanta Hawks.
Utah Jazz,
No, Hawks had one back in the day. They had
Oh,
the Jazz,
Same thing with St. Louis Hawks. They won. Who you say?
the Jazz.
Jazz is one.
Brooklyn Nets.
Thanks a lot.
Why didn't you say it?
Thanks a
You
lot.
should have said that
I'll
first.
leave it to you.
Come on, man.
I'll
I was
leave it to
waiting.
you.
I was waiting for
ABA
y'all to say that.
don't
You
count
got
for
a
us.
ring. We got two
ABA don't
rings.
count for us.
The ABA don't count. Shit, man.
I'm with you. We got
Memphis.
2 rings.
Memphis.
the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies, yes.
The Clippers.
The Clippers, yes.
Got
The Hornets.
Hornets is another one.
Minnesota.
Minnesota's another one.
Magic.
No,
Magic is another one.
They didn't win with.
No,
Oh,
They
no,
lost.
no,
They got-
lost, right.
they
They
got-
lost.
They
They
lost to Clyde
They was
Drexler.
there, but they lost, right?
they got swept.
They lost to Clyde Drexler.
Yeah, they was a young team though.
Yeah.
Everybody thought they was gonna keep coming, but
Yep.
then they broke them
Remember
up.
the team broke up?
Shaq was
Yeah, they
Shaq
broke 'em up.
Ego. Shaq
It
Ego.
was Shaq, Penny Hardaway,
Yeah.
D. Scott.
Shaq
They had a good team.
Nick
And then-
Anderson.
And
yeah.
Nick
That's a
Anderson.
great team.
Yeah,
Nick Anderson missed the free throws.
yeah,
Yeah,
and he was
45.
done after that.
Yeah.
45 ain't 23 though.
How
Okay,
many more we got to go?
3 more.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
No, they won.
They
LeBron won.
LeBron.
With
Oh, that's
LeBron.
right,
LeBron.
LeBron. Forgot about LeBron.
Yeah.
Sacramento Kings.
Yep.
No.
Kings won back in the days.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Pacers, Indiana.
Pacers is one. Yeah, I'm going to go. You go far back. They won. I think they won as the Cincinnati Royals, if I remember correctly. Two more. Both of them Western Conference.
Figured that. Phoenix Suns?
Phoenix Suns is one. One more.
Dallas Mavericks.
Nope.
No, they won.
Dallas won.
That's
Dirk.
right with
Dirk.
Dirk.
One more.
Yeah, that's right. They beat Miami.
I give you a hint. Guy always getting hurt.
That's a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, right. Because I immediately thought of AD.
Yeah. Huh? AD.
I immediately thought AD when you say he keeps getting hurt.
Well, he was on the Pelicans.
He on the Lakers.
Well, the Pelicans.
There you go. Pelicans. Yeah. I was thinking of Zion. Yeah. All right, one more question before we go on.
We said the Trailblazers?
No, they won.
Trailblazers won.
Oh, that's right, with Bill Walton.
Bill Walton.
Man, I got my...
Let me ask you a question. I know
short-term memory.
we had talked about like
Terrible.
the Knicks and how he, what's the name, Thibodeau plays his guys a lot of minutes and stuff like that. But do you contribute that more to guys getting hurt than say guys that even when they protect them and don't play them many minutes and those guys get hurt?
You saying that Thibodeau was playing more guys now more than he ever did before?
No. I'm not saying that. But they saying I was listening to the radio and they would talk about how he plays his guys many minutes, like the starters, right? Because the other game, what's the name, played 45 minutes.
Who?
Hart.
Yeah. Okay.
He played the whole second half. Never came out. And Bridges too.
But when those guys play long, he might contribute to them getting hurt. But they're playing too many.
What about
minutes.
the guys like on other teams where they protect these guys and don't play them? Like you don't play many games or you play another game, and these guys are still getting hurt.
Low management.
Right. There's plenty of those guys are getting hurt.
I don't think people are in shape like they supposed to be.
Well, they come to camp to get in shape instead of being in shape.
Yeah, but camp is only like what?
My thing with that for me is you got players you got to play. You can't play your players like how he played those guys. He had no choice in the playoff because everybody was hurt. But during the regular season, you can't play those guys that minute because it's a long season.
It is.
And then if you get in the playoffs, it's a long season in the playoffs.
Right.
Some guys are going to be dead by the end of the.
But there's certain guys that don't mind playing.
I get it, but I think if you do that on a regular basis, you're gonna either get worn out or you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, but the average guy career is what, maybe
7 years,
8 years, maybe. 8 years if you got a good career, decent career.
So what is the purpose of having people on the team? To me, everyone should at least play during the regular season to get them acclimated.
But on
what's
every
going
team,
on.
you got guys who don't play that much.
You should at least have an eight.
Should be more than that.
8 to 9 rotation.
10 people. I would play.
Isn't that what he has though?
He does.
I thought he does an 8-man rotation.
8 is a little bit. He needs to do 10.
But the other game, because McBride was out, Cat was out one game. He played the last game, but the game before
those is because he has to play.
Right. So McBride comes off the bench. He played. Sims comes off the bench. He played. If depending on if they got a decent lead, because I've seen him have games. There's 5 minutes left the game. You up by 20. He still got these guys playing. I'm like trying to figure out what.
He should. Yeah, he should.
But
that's his track record, though.
It's always been that.
That's his track record.
Always.
Everywhere he goes.
And they say he's the reason why Derrick Rose got him. Well, Derrick Rose, the way he played, because they cuts and he uses that knee and ankle a lot, shifting. He's bound to what's going to get hurt.
Less minutes, right?
Well, but you're taught also at the same time when you play, and I know when I play, any sport, you can't go half-heartedly.
Right.
You got to go all out.
You got to go hard.
Because when you go half-heartedly, you
get
hurt.
Right. That's when you get hurt.
So, what's the trade-off to that? You know what I mean? I guess, you would try to give the guy less minutes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It is.
I don't think, to me, I don't think there's any reason why Hart should play 45 minutes in a game.
No.
I don't feel he should.
But some guys, I ain't going to say all players, some guys are built like that they can just go and play a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
And you're going to get the best out of them because that's the way they built. Where some guys ain't. I need my break.
But the funny thing to me, when you think about us when we were younger.
You could play like
you could play all day.
You play.
Yeah.
All day long.
You didn't want to come out. Right.
These guys are top level professional athletes. Each and every one of them should have that ability.
You would think.
You would think.
You would think that was the case.
You would think.
See, that's what baffles me.
Yeah.
I mean, I get if you was injured and you got to that top and you've been injured a lot, maybe you can't. But the guys who don't have injuries, who play, they shouldn't need no time management because they top-notch NBA players. I get
top level.
I get you playing against other top-notch guys.
And
You got all the doctors, you got all the trainers, you
got
all that.
So why guys getting hurt?
I don't know. I don't.
I can't.
We'll never be able to find that answer. You know what? I noticed.
Back in the
I noticed another
guys
thing.
played when they was hurt.
I noticed another thing that's happening now, but it's in football. See how many guys get hurt and it's non-contact.
Yes. Yes.
You didn't see non-contact injuries when we was younger.
No.
Guys got hurt because
Achilles,
somebody hit you.
Achilles and stuff like that back in the day.
Guys got hurt because somebody hit you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you got hurt.
Right.
Now these guys is running down the field.
And just crumbled to the
Was
ground.
the college game the other day? The kid caught the pass, took 3 steps, and blew his hamstring.
Yeah.
He had to flip the ball over to another guy that scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
3 steps. Nobody knew.
Yeah, that's great.
It is crazy.
Sometimes
So I don't mean to cut you off. So are they overtraining?
Maybe.
Well, they saying
that could be part of it
because their big thing is we're bigger, better, faster,
bigger,
stronger.
stronger.
That's what they all claim.
Right.
You know, in any sport, they all say the
Right.
same thing.
Exactly.
Right. But they're breaking down more.
Right.
And part of it could be because they play all year long.
That too.
That could be that because now back in the days they didn't do that. When the season's over with,
it was over.
You guys didn't play.
Right.
You know?
They not so much they play, but they train all year long.
Yeah, they train.
Because they work. They got to be in that shape. Most NBA guys, like you said, some guys come in
out of shape.
But for the most part, them guys when they get to camp, they ready because most of them want to keep their job.
Right.
They're not a superstar. Superstars could come in a little out of shape and they'll play their way in that shape. But the average cat, he knows if he come in anywhere near not 100%,
exactly.
There's some young boy waiting at the end of the bench to take your spot.
Right. And even in baseball, a lot of times the season's over, they go play winter ball.
Right.
Overseas.
Yeah. Like the women's game, they go play other countries.
Well, that's because of money.
Well, to supplement the money, right? And this and that. They doing this. When they supposed to start that 3-on-3?
3-on-3.
January.
January? Yeah. But I try to figure out like, okay, why do they play so? Why do they get hurt so much now?
It could be the diet. It could be the foods we eat right now.
It could be.
It's a mixture.
People are eating better today than they did last in the back of the day.
Well, they have dietitians.
Yeah, that's true.
But you know, it's funny. I was just telling my wife this because I'm not a big vegetable guy, but yesterday they had a ban on carrots. And then before that, there was a ban on onions. And before that, there was a ban on lettuce. And I told my wife, I said, see, this is why I don't eat vegetables. because they're trying to kill you with vegetables. So maybe they have a better diet, but the food might be like Mongo's. It might be worse food.
I think it's the stuff that they spray on.
Yeah, it could be. That's what I'm saying.
I definitely agree with
processed food.
Right.
That's why you got to get the spray you spray on your vegetables to clean it off. I forgot what that stuff was called. Yeah,
I was always taught running under the hot water.
Right,
water.
I thought you run it under water, you clean it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But see, whatever
you don't eat raw vegetables, you clean them.
Whatever pesticides or whatever is on the fruit is in the pores of the fruit anyway.
Inside,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
okay,
So you're still going to ingest some of it.
Yeah.
So true. Okay. Because when you go shopping, I'm going shopping now. I'm at Stop and Shop. I'm buying some bananas, and then the next side over, they got organic bananas.
Yeah.
How the hell you get organic bananas?
They're supposedly
they don't use no pesticides.
Right, they supposedly don't have no pesticides.
You ever tasted one though?
Yeah, I buy those.
It tastes the same.
It tastes the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
It just costs you more.
It
just costs you more.
Right. They'll charge the organic ones cost more than the ones that's regular.
But they're not spraying pesticides.
Right, supposedly.
Right.
I just thought it was
supposedly.
There's no difference. It's the same banana.
They go there. They got all these bananas. They say, okay, this half is organic. This half ain't.
Right.
But they ain't trying to.
But
figure
more
out
people
why.
buy the regular ones than they do the organic.
Because it's cheaper, sir.
Right,
it's only like 10 cents cheaper.
It doesn't matter. 10 cents.
Why you think? Why you think
more people buying chuck steak than porterhouse? Because it's a cheaper cut.
I seen a TikTok or Instagram. It said in 2015, this is what $100 bring. It was 3 people came in the house. One had a case of water. The other 2 people had like 4 bags apiece. And it says what $100 buys today. They still had a case of water, and one person had 2 bags. I was on the floor. Then I was like, damn, what was in the 2 bags? What did they get?
You know what? Now that you say that, and I don't want to get political, but that's what killed Miss Harris, because
the food prices.
Right, the prices of food. They kept saying how inflation is going down, and it might be, but the price of food didn't.
No.
And a lot of people was looking at that and saying that's why they couldn't, the economy wasn't working for them, because you can't, like they was saying, they made a big deal out of bacon.
Right.
And bacon is expensive.
It is.
Bacon used to be cheap.
But everything goes up.
Exactly.
All during the year.
Yo,
not just that.
Oscar Mayer is like $1 pack is like $10, bro.
Like he was saying, you
go to Costco's and get Kirkland. Their bacon is good. You can get 4 for something.
You know what that is? That's greedflation.
Yes.
There's no regulation
because
on them. Right.
There's
no
regulation. And then what's going to happen? He's talking about putting a tariff on stuff from other countries of the stuff they're bringing in here. So what's that going to do to the stuff that's
just going to blow
it's
up?
It's going to blow up. So where are we gaining?
I think I spoke on.
If you don't go after the corporations themselves, and like he said, get that greed inflation down, it ain't gonna matter.
It ain't gonna matter.
Those are the ones that are doing it because they want to make as much money as they can. So if they can charge you $10 instead of $6, they're gonna charge $10.
I had spoke on like orange juice, 64-ounce orange juice.
They just make the bottle smaller.
Right.
It's 48 ounces.
They slim it a little
down
to make sure your vision don't see it. 59 ounces,
59,
but yet the price is
now.
Price is
they
going
got
up.
2. They got 59 and a 52.
Right.
But yet the price still the same as 64.
Exactly.
They do it with the box of cereals and all that.
Cereal,
stuff.
they do
all that stuff.
all that stuff.
Yeah, you got
potato chips.
Potato chips. Exactly. They $2.50 for a bag that used to be $1.
Yeah.
$2.49. And then they do $2.49. Make it till you got a bargain.
The $2 bags, the regular wise, right? You don't see the regular ones no more.
Right.
Yeah, but they got rid of the regular ones.
Right.
You got to buy the bigger bag.
Right.
You want the regular ones,
right?
With the widgets.
And the small snack pack is 25 cents now.
Right.
Meanwhile, the big regular bag from back in the days used to be
25 cents.
You would buy the soda snack pack.
Yeah.
You'll see those in the store.
In the store.
But they're not 25. They're like 50 cents.
No, it's
the small tiny ones are 25.
Right.
It's about 10 chips inside.
Yeah, it'd be like 10 chips in it.
But
no, you're right.
They 50 cents.
No, you're right.
And you know what? Yesterday, the guy brought 2 little bags at the deli I go to, the one by 179. They were 75 cents.
Oh,
right. See, whatever they think they can get away with,
they gonna do it.
Because what they do
that when you go.
You know what they do? They don't have the pre-price on there.
Right.
There's no pre-price on there.
Exactly.
When you bring it to it's what the guy want to charge. So it's no pre-price on there.
Right.
That's exactly. You're right. You're right, Ty.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Let's go to these picks because we'll be talking about this forever, man. Man.
Next week's show, all prices.
Oh, yeah. Inflation show, guys. Do next week, y'all.
No sports, just prices.
All right, we got the Thursday game, the 21st. This Thursday coming up. You got what? Pittsburgh and Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They at Cleveland.
At Cleveland.
Do it matter?
Everybody in here is 2-9 when it comes to my team because.
They've
always going right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They always what?
I stopped that.
We what?
You always pick against me.
Yes.
That's a lie.
No reason at all.
That's a lie.
I know these two do.
That's a lie. I'm picking Pittsburgh.
For no reason at all, they'll pick against them.
Yeah.
What you going, Greg?
They'll support Tomlin, but
Pittsburgh.
they'll vote against Tomlin.
Greg is going Pittsburgh. Okay. Serge, what you got?
Cleveland.
Skip past. You a sucker.
I'm just joking. I'm picking Pittsburgh. I'm just joking.
Skip past.
I had to do that to Mungo.
Mungo, I already know what you're doing.
Why you looking
I know, right?
Why
Todd, what
you
you
the
doing?
number one Tomlin supporter.
Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna join the race. Right
I'm like, yo, the number one Tomlin supporter pick against him every week.
Wait. Now that all of us pick Pittsburgh, put Mungo down for Cleveland. Because he always go against us.
Yeah, he do.
He always go against us.
And he's talking about us.
Yo,
Yeah,
let me
exactly.
ask you something. Do he got a record?
I think maybe
Dave
Dave did.
Dave
No,
He didn't
I
put
wanna-
on.
I wanna
No,
see it.
Mongo, the only one's been arrested in here is you.
No, I said, does he have
You got a record.
missed
Nobody
a
else
joke.
got a record.
You missed a joke.
I thought you thought I was supposed to say
Shots
arrested.
fired.
I thought he said arrested. I thought he thought I said arrested. I got
He a little slow. He a little slow.
Sorry.
Serge, he a little slow,
Yeah,
Serge.
I know. That's all right.
Only criminals get transit jobs.
What's they say? Miss Snickers is
Welcome,
$2.
Welcome. Sorry.
Oh, shoot. Okay, here we go. The Chiefs at Carolina Panthers. I know where everybody's going.
Oh, Chiefs.
Yeah.
I know where everybody's going with
Yeah,
this.
come on.
Okay.
And they mad. They might take it out on Carolina.
They lost, yeah. Okay. All right. Next game. Minnesota at the Chicago Bears. Might be a
Minnesota.
good game. Minnesota, Greg?
Yeah, Minnesota. Damn, why you damn? They not in your
Because
division.
Donald's ain't been playing that well.
Why you keep bringing up Donald, man? You keep bringing
Donald
his
ain't
name up
playing
for-
well.
You ain't mentioned his
Williams
name
ain't
about 3
playing well.
times on the show already.
Because
Man.
I know it makes you guys.
It don't make
stings.
me, man. He's gone.
So why you bringing him up for?
You brought him up.
Well.
No, I'm bringing him up because he ain't been playing well lately.
Minnesota should
But they
win.
still
I'm gonna go with
winning.
Chicago.
Ty, where you going?
I'm gonna go with
Minnesota?
Chicago.
Minnesota.
I'm picking Chicago.
Figured you.
See, you see what I'm saying about opposite?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Minnesota's 8-2.
So
Okay.
Minnesota for you?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
You know them records don't mean nothing, sir. So what are you talking about?
Them
records
Chicago,
don't mean
you talking
nothing.
about teams not playing well. Ever since they lost that Hail Mary pass, Chicago's been in the hole.
That's right.
They ain't played well at all.
Talking about against
Against the
Washington?
Commanders.
Against the
They
Commanders,
don't
yeah.
lost
Right.
3 games in
Yeah.
a row after
Right.
that. With,
I think they
and
lost 4
looked
games in a
terrible.
row now, something like that.
They look terrible.
I'm taking
He taking the Bears. Just keep it for the Bears.
taking the Bears.
He
They're
can't
not
go
changing.
back. He
Tennessee.
can't change it.
At
Not
the
changing.
Texans. At Houston.
Texans.
Texans. Okay.
I'm
Texans.
gonna take that. I'm gonna take Houston too. The home team.
Everybody going Texas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tennessee's terrible too.
Yeah, they are. Although they might beat the Jets.
They probably didn't they beat them?
I think they did.
No, the Jets beat Texans.
The Titans.
Oh, the Titans. Right.
Did they play them?
I don't know. They beat the Texans.
my
They
bad,
beat
right?
them bad too. Then they lose these other guys.
Yeah.
Yo,
What's the
up
next
with-
one?
That's
What's the
up with
next one?
Cincinnati, yo. They can't hold a lead for nothing.
The Bungles will bungle.
Yeah, they cannot hold a lead for nothing.
The Bungles will.
Isn't that like
bungle.
most of the teams in the NFL? They can't seem to hold a lead.
Yo, they get leads. Everybody who got the lead going into the fourth quarter
Right.
loses.
Who we
That's,
doing
that's what
now?
the Jets been doing all
What's
year.
that?
Okay. Detroit at Indiana Colts.
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit.
Lions.
Oh my God.
It's hard to go against that team right now.
Shit.
I can't.
For real.
Mongo, you just picking to be picking now.
No, they score
Yeah.
50 a game. I can't.
Who scored 50 a game?
I'm saying they up there. How many 50-point games they got now?
But I'm
2,
saying
3?
you. But you just didn't you? Who'd you
I
pick?
said Lions.
Oh,
I thought he said something
okay.
else,
Yeah, I
too.
thought he
Oh.
did too.
What okay,
rhymes
the
with,
Patriots.
what rhymes with Colts? Nothing. I said Lions.
Colts,
Okay,
the
all
Colts.
right.
Your Bulls.
I could have
Chargers.
sworn he said the
Yeah.
Colts.
No, I said Lions.
Patriots at the Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Everybody Dolphins?
At the Dolphins, yeah.
Okay.
Dolphins.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, put me in for the Patriots.
Really?
Drake May's been playing well.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna take a
He
chance
has.
on that one.
He has.
I'm gonna take a chance on that one.
Okay.
If Mongo could take the Browns, I could take the.
I ain't taking no Browns. What you talking about?
I could have sworn I heard you say that.
You okay?
Just put him down for it. Don't worry, he ain't gonna remember.
He'll probably blame it on Tomlin anyways.
Exactly. That damn Tomlin
better not
blew
mess
that
up.
game.
Better not mess up.
Oh no, he. better
Yo,
not
if they
lose
was
the
to win the Super Bowl, he still be complaining.
I'm gonna complain about the play. Whatever he did. wrong.
Tampa Bay at the Giants. I know everybody going with that.
league.
Tampa
come
Bay.
on.
Hold up.
For you, huh?
I said the
Oh,
Bucks.
I'm about to say because I just can't.
Tampa Bay at the
Tommy
Giants?
DeVito, please.
So hold up. Who's? Oh, that's
Yeah,
Tommy
he's the
DeVito.
starter, yeah. Dallas.
You'll never know, okay?
Not even Drew Lock.
Dallas at the Commanders.
Washington.
Jesus Christ.
Who is that? What's that?
Commanders.
This says a Commanders.
Commanders.
I was like, who is that?
Commanders.
That's actually a better name.
It might be Commanders.
I would have named him that.
You already know, so Commanders.
Washington.
Okay.
Well, you know I'm picking my team, so
we need a win.
Yeah, so every 4th and 1 now, you're going to be like, let's see what decision this guy
I don't
will make
remember
now.
3 or 4.
What's that?
How many wins Dallas got? 3.
I think
4.
3 and 6. Yeah, 3 and 6.
3 and
they
7.
They about to win.
3 and 7 tomorrow.
They about to. They gonna win some game. They still got to play the Giants.
Yeah, that's the one.
Denver. Okay, Denver at the Raiders.
Denver.
I'm going with Denver.
Greg said Denver.
I'm going with the Raiders.
No, Denver. Who is the quarterback for the Raiders?
I don't even know.
What
you say, Mongo? The Raiders?
Minshew?
Yeah.
Yeah. Double down on the Broncos.
What'd you say, Ty?
Broncos.
Yeah.
So you said
Broncos.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna pick the Raiders.
Well, Mongo's only one pick the Raiders.
Yeah, he's the
Okay.
only one.
All right. Oh, here we go. 49ers in Green Bay.
Green Bay, baby. All day.
Yeah, Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Packers.
This is it.
Everybody picking the Packers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Green. Packers forever. Yo, I was screaming and laughing at the TV yesterday. I was like, oh, this is going to be good. Mongo was waiting for him. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. All right. Arizona Cardinals, Seattle Seahawks.
Where's the game at?
At Seattle. Damn. That's a tough game.
Say it again. Who?
Arizona.
Cardinals and the Seahawks.
Cardinals
Oh,
at
yeah.
the
That's
at
an
the
even
Seahawks.
matchup.
It very is. It is. So I'm gonna go with the home team, Seattle.
I think it was because they won. I think I'm gonna go with Seattle too.
Yeah.
That's a tough game, boy.
It is a tough game.
I need
Very
Arizona
tough.
to win.
What'd you say?
I'm going with Arizona.
Greg, what'd
I
you
need
say?
them to win.
Seahawks.
Seahawks. Okay.
I'm going with Arizona.
Yeah, he
Todd,
needs.
you said Seattle?
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs Arizona to win to help his cause.
You said the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
I
to
need
help his
Arizona
cause.
to keep
That's
they
a tough game to
foot
pick.
Oh, you
on-
want them to stay in first place?
Right. I
Sorry,
need
what
them
you
to
say?
keep their
I'm
foot
going with
49ers neck.
Seattle.
Okay.
But I'm with Mungo. I wouldn't mind seeing the Cardinals win.
Okay. Eagles at the Rams.
That's another tough game, believe it
Yeah,
or not.
I'm going with Philly.
You going to get the team in your division, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care about
Don't matter.
division.
It
I'm
don't
going
matter
for the
no
game.
more for his
I'm
team.
going with
Right.
the Rams.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the home team too.
They playing mighty well too.
Mm-hmm. He got all his weapons.
Mongo, what you say?
Yeah, and he's got weapons.
I'm going
again.
with Philly.
He got all
Give
his
me
weapons.
Philly.
Okay.
He got all his weapons.
I'm taking Philly.
Serge?
Yeah, I took the Rams.
Okay. Okay. Last one. Ravens at the Chargers. That's a good game too.
Jesus Christ.
That's a
Yeah,
good
that
game.
is a good game.
Monday
Chargers,
night.
Chargers are at
Monday
home.
night at 8.
Ravens
And
got
they
to do
playing.
it.
They playing defense.
That's a good game.
Brother against brother.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
right. That's the Harbaugh.
That's
ball.
right. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going with the Ravens.
We seen that before.
That's a tough game.
In the Super Bowl, we seen that before.
Yes.
Ravens gonna be pissed because they lost this game.
Yeah, they got to get this game.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chargers are playing much better than
Yes.
people expected them. to.
No, yeah, for real, for real.
They
I
play
mean, they
well.
lost all their wide
The
receivers.
coach,
Yeah, and they lost. They
Coach-
lost Eckler too. And they
Eckler,
still
too, that's
playing
right.
better.
and he's
That's
playing
right.
good
But
too.
they got my man Dobbins.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dobbins. 29-yard
Thank-
touchdown run.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Saved
I
saved my skin.
Thank
Saved
God.
my skin.
I'm happy for him that he stayed healthy for 2 years in a row. He
I'm
got
going
hurt.
with the
got hurt.
Ravens.
You going with who?
I'm going with the Ravens.
I'm
I want the
taking
Ravens.
You going
too.
for the Ravens?
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'm taking the
But
Chargers.
I think Derrick Henry now is gonna be back on the block.
Yeah, he's gonna be. They
What'd you
don't
say,
have no
Serge?
choice. I'm taking the Chargers.
Okay.
I think Harbaugh got them playing. And like you said, they lost everybody,
What'd
but
you
they
say, Todd?
still look good.
Raven.
Okay.
And
Greg?
they got a good. The Ravens defense ain't as great as it
Ravens.
used to be.
Okay. All right.
I was watching Get Up, and Rex Ryan was saying when he was the defensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens in 2000. They won 5 games in a row where they did not score offensive touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
That's how good that defense
I remember that.
That's crazy.
Wasn't
Yeah, I watched that too.
that was a that was a 2000 Super Bowl?
With Trent Dilfer was their
Yeah,
quarterback.
and he was
They
garbage.
destroyed the Giants.
Right,
Yeah.
and
Curry
Dilfer
Thomas.
was garbage.
They
He-
took them in the playoffs. I remember
Dilfer
that.
was trash that whole
But
year.
that was just like the 83 Bears. They had Jim McMahon. Jim
Now,
McMahon
McMahon
was
was pulling games out though.
Yeah, he pulling games.
Now,
That
McMahon-
defense
He wasn't
winning
pulling
every
games
game.
out here. They was scoring, but they was
No, he
never
was-
really
nobody-
behind because their
right.
defense was
Nobody
killing
was scoring
guys.
on them. They
They
was
was
killing
smashing
people.
teams.
Right, but he was definitely better than Dilfer.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that
he's
ain't saying
better
a
than
lot.
Now that said a lot, yo.
Why?
What
Trent
about
Dilfer
what's
was
his
that
name?
good?
Dilfer was that bad.
That's what I'm saying. But that
No,
that
McMahon
means
was
you don't
pretty
have to
good,
be that
huh?
good.
The guy that's a backup. I'm trying to think of the.
But the same way
there's another
that
quarterback
Dilfer
I'm
was a
thinking that
starter,
wasn't that good.
anybody could have started on that. Zach Wilson could have started
Yep.
on the
Yep.
83 Bears
Yep.
and won the Super Bowl. That defense that good.
No, they had a crazy defense.
Crazy.
And then you only had to
Crazy.
do was hand the ball off the
Just
sweetness.
sweetness. Exactly.
Get out of here.
If you know what's so funny, the whole game against Marino is on YouTube. If you want to watch it.
That game?
The game they lost that year, they lost to Marino
Oh.
Monday Night Football.
Oh, yeah.
Marino was one of my favorite.
He
quarterbacks.
was
One of my
everything was
favorite
working in his favor. He was killing them,
Oh, he make everything.
That was
his
the only
favorite.
game they lost.
Marino's one of
Yeah.
my favorite quarterbacks.
and that was the projected Super Bowl.
I wanted the
And
Jets
then
to
the
get Marino
Patriots
so
beat
bad.
Tony Eason and them beat Marino in the AFC Championship.
Tony Eason, I ain't heard that name.
It's funny because
Yes,
Yeah,
I was watching the commercial with the old guys yesterday with my grandson, and he knew Moss and he knew Jerry Rice, but he didn't know Emmitt Smith or Dan Marino. And I said Dan Marino was one of the greatest
He was
quarterbacks
that
ever.
dude.
He said he ever went to the Super Bowl. I said, check this out.
Yeah.
He won his rookie season, and they thought they was going back every year
Right.
after that and never made it.
Never made it.
And he was
What'd he
like,
say? Wow.
wow.
Mhm.
So-
I said, but he was that good, but he made it one time and
Their
never made it
defense
again.
wasn't good. They
Right.
had good
They
offense.
built everything around him.
they had
passing.
a running game.
Right. They had no running game, but they built everything around
Why?
They had the,
The
they
two
had the
Duke-
Mark
Mark.
Well,
brothers.
Yeah.
Why he
Phil
was
and Duper.
why he wasn't a Jet?
I think he got picked right before.
His drug problem.
Right.
He had
That's what it
drug
was.
rumors.
That's
Drug
it was a
rumors,
drug
not
rumors
problem.
about
Right,
him
he
in
had-
college.
Because honestly, he should have went to
He
Pittsburgh.
should have went.
He should have went.
Wait,
to
I want to
Pittsburgh.
hear what Ty say.
Who?
He had drug problems.
They had drug
Yeah.
rumors.
They,
Drug
rumors.
rumors.
they said what was the rumors?
Cocaine. Was it cocaine?
No,
Cocaine.
smoking weed.
Oh, that's
Oh,
what
that's
smoking
what it
weed-
was?
Everybody in college smoking weed. That's why he's
I
not
don't
in Jet.
remember. I don't
That's why
remember.
all the teams passed on him. Smoking weed. The rumors was he was smoking weed.
But back,
Everybody was smoking weed.
but back then,
And look where we
smoking,
at now.
smoking
Weed
weed
is
was
legal.
was
And
a,
they
a,
might
a
still
big time
smoking
crime
weed.
back then.
Back then, yeah,
Right.
back then. It
You
wasn't-
couldn't do what these kids do now, walking the street,
No,
puffing.
but
you
but
go to jail.
but everybody in college was smoking weed. I don't
Right.
care.
They might have
Right.
been.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody
the,
was.
the main thing was he was playing for
So that was the
Pittsburgh.
rumors, and he was
playing for
killing.
He was
Pittsburgh.
like, you
Yeah.
get a
So
pick.
Terry Bradshaw was on his way out.
Right.
They should have drafted
Oh,
him.
here we go.
No, they should
Was
have.
that
Yeah,
time?
'cause
Was
he
that
went-
time?
He should have went right from university just like Kenny Pickett did. They should have did
Yeah.
the Kenny
Right,
Pickett
right.
move. You're right. They should have.
They
You
should've
you
grabbed
you ever watch that ESPN on what's his name we just talking about? Marino
Uh-huh.
and John Elway.
the six.
Oh, the quarterback.
quarterbacks
that-
84
that-
6 or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
I know, I seen it.
That's
Yeah,
real
that's a
good.
Yeah.
30 for 30, I think.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a 30 for 30. It was
That's
really good.
QB6
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, and how they homeboy the dude planned out Marino. I mean, Elway didn't want to go to what's the name? Yeah,
He's
To
gonna
the
trade him
Chargers
to the
or something.
Colts. To the Colts.
Right,
To the Colts.
He was
I
trying to
think
play
what's name
baseball.
gonna try
Right.
to do that if you
Oh.
get drafted.
Kel-
What's his name's son?
Sanders.
Should do. I think
okay,
they're gonna
okay,
try
okay.
to pull that.
Well,
when
he
this come in.
said he's not letting his team
You
Right.
know,
play.
I just thought about that too. I thought I had to look it up, but I wasn't 100% sure. Ken O'Brien got picked before damn.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's
Yes,
who
he
they
did.
took.
last.
Yes,
That's
he
who
did.
they took. Ken O'Brien.
Right.
That's who they took.
It was-
I was like, Ken who?
And Tony Eason and Todd Blackler.
Yeah.
Right.
He was the last one, damn
Right.
near.
He
took.
was, yeah, he was the
He
sixth
was the last one.
Like he said, QB6.
And the misery
Yeah.
still continues.
Yeah.
So the Jets could have had him.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Pittsburgh
I was. That's what
shoulda
I'm
had
saying.
So Ken O'Brien.
The Jets could have had him. Pittsburgh should have had him.
Yeah, they should have.
We ain't talking about
For
Pittsburgh
real.
here.
Pittsburgh
We ain't
shoulda
talking
had
about
him.
They
Right.
make mistakes drafting
You're absolutely
quarterbacks.
We drafted Gabe
Oh.
Rivera. He was a linebacker. Big linebacker.
They haven't made a good choice since Joe Namath.
I don't know.
They picked some good running backs.
Pennington was all right.
They picked some good
was
running
all right.
backs. Quarterback?
Yeah,
quarterback.
As far as accuracy and
he was all right.
Was good.
Pennington was all right.
He was unfortunate.
He was all right.
He was accurate.
He didn't have a strong arm.
No, he was just
Come on, man. You guys didn't like Richard Todd?
Yo, he ain't have a strong arm.
Mark
No.
Sanchez. He went
No, he
to the
surgery.
playoffs.
No, he had
Sanchez went to the playoffs.
Because in college he was bananas.
His touch was
But that was Morse quarterback in college.
Right.
I know,
Morse
yeah.
quarterback. But he didn't have a strong arm.
No,
but he
but
had
had
the
touch.
though.
He had
Yeah, he had
touch.
good
He was
touch.
very accurate.
He was good for 10
Richard Todd,
yards.
who pat the ball like this 100 times and throw it to AJ Dewey. Do it in the mud playoff game, 3 touchdowns to AJ Dewey.
Oh my
Get out of
God.
here.
Dead giveaway,
Yo,
yo.
that guy couldn't
I'm
make me
throwing it,
sick.
yo. Yeah.
Oh, he made me sick.
Oh,
Oh,
my
he sit there and pat the ball.
Elway does that. That was
Ken O'Brien had an arm. though.
Yeah, but he had a gun, man.
Ken-
He had a gun.
Right.
So
Ken O'Brien had
he
an
can
arm.
get it in that
Right,
spot
he
like
get it in that
this.
spot.
But he wasn't the guy.
Oh,
No,
Yeah,
Ken
man.
O'Brien was decent.
He had an arm.
Yeah, he was
alright.
decent.
He was decent.
He was all right.
But he wasn't the.
He wasn't
Not in
He
New
all right.
wasn't
York.
Marino.
Not in New
Right, he
York.
wasn't Marino. Right.
He wasn't Elway.
When
He
you
wasn't
could have
Kelly.
imagine Marino throwing it to Wesley Walker
To Lewis Lips.
Oh,
and
God.
no, was it Wesley Walker who was and
Imagine
what the
Marino
Al-
throwing to Lewis Lips.
Ham Johnny
Al
Ham
too?
Jones,
Lamb
Yeah.
Jones.
Lamb Jones,
Lamb Jones.
and Al Toon.
Al Toon.
Imagine
Imagine
Marino
Marino throwing
throwing
it to
the
them
Yancey
cats.
Dig Pit. How about that?
He wasn't
Yeah.
thinking
What
about
happened?
that. He wasn't thinking
Yeah, you
about
saw
that.
that. Yeah.
He wasn't thinking about that. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Something wrong
I
with
gotta
you.
give it to
Look,
Mungo.
look, 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 look.
Mungo's
Look,
the
look,
real
look, look.
Steeler
We
fan.
can talk about some of y'all
You got
off
10 more
band
minutes and I might
quarterbacks
hit you
y'all
after
had.
that.
Whoa.
We can talk about some of your off band
Let me
quarterbacks
tell
that
you
y'all had
something.
in between the
I
two. Big.
supported all of them.
They did Joe
except-
Gilliam dirty.
Yes.
They
That's
did
back
Joe
in the
Gilliam.
days, though.
They
That's
did.
Why? Why is that? Why is
You
that
was-
back
I
in
was
the
like
day?
You
4
was
or
too.
5.
You was too young to
Oh,
know.
you
about
watching
what
TV?
was-
You wasn't watching TV back
They
I
then.
was
did
like
Joe
4 or
Gilliam
5.
dirty,
You know
yo.
what I'm saying? When Bubby Brister and all them got
Bubba-
there, Mark
Bubba
Malone.
Brister. Oh
Matter of
my
fact,
God.
that's who's the worst quarterback Steelers ever had?
He said Mark
Did you
Malone.
just name
Mark
it?
Malone. He was.
I would say
terrible.
Bubba Brister, but that's
No,
okay, man.
no. When you go on the Steelers chat,
Right.
everybody votes Mark Malone first.
Oh wow.
He was bad.
Is Justin Fields second?
No,
He should be.
doesn't feel like
Who was the other cat they just got rid of for like last year? He was there for
That was Kenny
Randolph.
Pickett.
Kenny Pickett.
No,
No, I know you're talking about.
Randolph. What was his
Yeah,
name?
yeah. Mason.
Mason
Rudolph.
Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, he was
He
bad.
was
It was
bad,
Mason
too.
Rule, but you know Joshua Dobbs is with somebody.
Was it
right
Gardner
now.
Minshew with y'all too?
Who?
Wasn't Gardner
Nah,
Minshew?
I don't
No.
think he was with them. No,
No.
he used to play with the Jaguars.
Joshua Dobbs
And the
played for the
Colts.
Steelers.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
quarterback now at the Colts?
Yeah,
Not
I think-
Richardson,
yeah,
the other
I
guy.
think we drafted
One
him.
game.
What's
You
your
drafted
Flacco?
him.
Didn't he
Oh,
win
you
a
might have.
championship too?
His-
Yes,
his-
with the
They said he
Ravens.
With the
wasn't. They
Ravens.
said he wasn't.
wasn't that great either,
to
man,
play-
you
to
know.
play- to
He's
play.
hot and cold. When
Right.
he's hot, he's hot. When
Right.
he's cold, he's
Right.
cold.
He can run
Who's
off
that?
about 3 or 4
Flacco.
games. Yeah,
Oh,
when
yeah,
he's
yeah.
hot.
He'll beat you. He'll
And then
beat
he'll
you.
beat
Flacco's dangerous, man.
But he's dangerous. But
He's
he'll
dangerous,
throw 3
but it
interceptions.
don't last
He'll
long.
throw you out the
Right.
game too.
Right.
Right.
He'll throw you
that's-
out the game
But you
too.
know what? I think he got.
That's
the-
like Kirk Cousins. You have a good year, come playoff time.
I
You
think
like
he
you
has
gonna
the-
lose.
I think he's the top road quarterback in history, Flacco.
He might be.
In the playoffs.
He might be.
Flacco?
Yeah,
He might be.
top road quarterback on the road.
He
I
might
think
be.
He got the best record, and that's including Brady. I believe he's in. He's
Well,
in.
you know,
Playoff
look,
record?
look at the team he
Yeah,
had behind
He
him.
might be.
He had a good team behind him, right?
I'm saying
When
just
he's
saying.
hot, he's hot.
Yeah.
But he'll throw you out the game too, boy.
He's in the top.
quarterback playoff records.
I don't know,
Road record.
yeah, I wouldn't take his word for it, man. You
Nah,
know.
you know, Flacco's in my
quarterback.
division, so
Playoff
Right.
road
I know
record.
some
Is
stuff
it-
about him.
Is it too early to talk NBA?
No, we
No,
got.
but I'm
we got a
just
couple
saying.
minutes. No, it's never too late.
Not saying late, too early. Like you don't know, you filling out the teams, what the teams look like.
Okay, right now, I don't believe in Cleveland, but you know, there's some people that I think they're
What?
a good team.
You don't think they're a hoax right now?
They got
Right
good
now,
Yeah,
they ain't played
Cleveland.
no tough teams yet.
but they still ain't lose a game.
Okay.
They got some chemistry going.
They got good
Are you
chemistry.
talking about with
It's the
Justin?
same team they had last year.
Right, and that's why they're playing well.
Well,
And
they got
that
new coach.
and
Yeah,
wait,
if you go
and they're not
straight-
winning by
strictly
2
wins,
points.
The Brady
Because he was
is
in
the
there more.
leader. He's got 11 road wins out of 15 games on the road.
Right.
And Flacco is 8-6. There's other cats who have better percentages. Roger Staubach won 8 out of 10. Eli won 7 out of 9.
Okay.
And then after that it drops. Right. He's got a winning record, but it's 8-6. Where the rest of them guys only lost like 2 games on the road, but they didn't win as many.
Ratings what? 11 and what?
11 and 4.
Woo.
On the
We never
road.
catching that.
He's in the playoffs every year.
What do you mean a good team? It's Brady, kid.
Yeah, okay, you believe that if you want, but would you take
But
you take Brady over Marino?
He's a
All right, answer my question. Don't give me no other.
Two different spots.
Answer
Of
my
course, I'm
question.
taking Marino first.
All right, then shut
wait,
that conversation
Brady,
down.
how you gonna say
but
Brady?
Brady-
down.
But
I'll take
but-
Elway's my first pick.
but the Patriots
Yeah, Elway would.
retooled their team every couple
But it
of
still
years.
was a good team, though.
Still, but they still were getting
I
some.
tell you,
They still was
tell
at.
you one of the guys for me who was a machine, man, but he just couldn't win in the playoffs. Was the what's his name? Eli brother,
Peyton.
Yeah,
Oh,
Peyton.
yeah. Peyton was good.
Payne was a machine, man, with that game. With
The audibles, everything. He knew
Right.
he
Yo.
was textbook of football.
Oh, yeah, he see
A
the field
quarterback.
and see what
He
they
read it,
doing,
change it
what
up.
kind of
This
defense,
guy.
and he changed it
Yeah.
right up.
And they allowed him
Was
with
that Omaha?
Yeah, he just couldn't that big game, you know.
But he
got
won
to
two
him.
Super Bowls.
He
right?
did
They
win
won
two.
He did.
It took him a minute,
But
but
the
oh my
second
God.
one he won because of
Yeah.
Denver's defense.
Yeah,
Denver's
'cause he
defense.
didn't-
Chicago
his
was
arm,
great.
his
ball
arm
wasn't
was
going
done.
far.
No, his arm
Yeah,
was
his
done
arm
that
was done.
time.
And-
But
and-
I
and-
tell you,
game,
he can read the defense, boy. He
man.
thought he.
And the problem
Oh, God.
that
He can throw it too.
Yeah,
the problem Peyton had was the same problem Dan Marino had. He was great, but the defenses would never.
yeah.
But was
They
it-
can never win the big
His
game.
defense
They couldn't
just
win the big
couldn't
game.
hold
Couldn't win-
anybody.
yeah,
Right.
They couldn't
Right.
hold water.
yeah.
You know who I
So-
would have liked to have stay in the game, but he quit early? Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh
I would like
yeah,
to see him stay.
he was good.
Yeah.
he got
Yeah,
that guaranteed money escape.
He
yeah.
took off.
He said, "I'm not gonna get hurt."
Yeah, he took
Yeah,
off.
because he was getting a beating.
Right.
They was killing him.
Yeah. Their offensive line was
They was
terrible.
killing him.
So who would be your first pick?
Marino.
Oh,
Over who?
all time.
I would take Marino every single time.
Elway's my first pick.
I would take Marino every single time. Oh, what would you say? No, but we talk
I would
about
take Peyton.
Oh, Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Because someone brought up before about like the
What
Knicks,
about Joe Montana?
like
Oh yeah,
Um,
people don't talk about him.
with
Yeah.
the Knicks,
Ah,
you
yeah,
got to
you-
give
you
them
gotta-
time to
Brady
gel.
did
They
that.
added new
Joe, right,
pieces.
Joe,
Like
right.
Joe
Cleveland
was the man.
is the same
The
team.
original
They
Joe
running
Cool.
it back.
Right.
They got.
Crazy.
They know what
Talking
everybody's
time.
doing. That's why.
Fourth
Yes,
quarter,
they
you
ain't
got
play
the
no
ball,
real powerhouses,
you
but
win it.
they beat
You
Boston.
win it.
But they
They're playing them again. I think
Last
this
right.
series going.
But I'm
you
saying
win a
they
touchdown, you
they
get-
winning games.
Right.
Like and still to be undefeated is still a good thing to do. You know.
Oh, I'm not denying that they're a good team. I'm not taking
They
anything.
got
but-
a great coach.
Who you talking
Thank you. I was gonna
Cleveland.
say
Cleveland.
They
They
got
got
a
a great coach.
Yo,
They
Ty,
got a
what's
coach.
the name of that coach
They
again?
got a great coach.
Ty, what's the
I
name
think
of that coach
I think
again,
his
man?
name is Atkins or something like
They
that.
got a great
no,
coach.
no.
What's his name? What's his
What's
name?
the coach
I'm
name, man?
concerned myself about the
What's the coach name?
What's his
bro?
name?
You
I
got-
don't know.
you
His
got
name
3
is
more
Kenny.
to go.
Yo, his name is
3 minutes.
his name
What's
is
the name of that
Kenny
coach?
Atkinson.
They got
you
a
talking
great
about
coach.
you talking about
Cleveland.
the Cavs?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Browns.
No. We talking basketball.
All right, so
We
since you
talking
went there,
basketball.
all right,
We
so look,
talking basketball.
let me tell you the difference between
This is the
what he's doing then and what he's doing now.
What is
Alright.
different?
Mid range.
Yes, that's number
That's
one.
his only answer.
No, that's number one.
What's
Remember
the
we
other answer
remember
then?
we was talking about Golden State, and I said they don't shoot a lot of threes; they make
Right.
them.
Right.
That's what Cleveland's doing right now. They shoot about 35 threes a game, but they making over 40% of their threes.
No, I'm gonna tell you the difference.
Hold on, not to
Okay.
mention, hold on,
Yeah, go ahead.
and they're
Got a
not
couple
playing
minutes.
small ball. That's a big difference right there. They got 2
They didn't
6'11".
have big guys on the Nets at
They
that
could
time.
have had
No,
big guys. He
not
chose
good, not two
he
good
chose
guys.
not to draft them.
Not two good
Yeah,
guys.
Jared Allen.
Yeah, they had Javid Allen.
Jarrett was young, but they
And where they trade him to?
they traded him in for Durant.
Okay, then. All right then.
No, but we didn't want to do. I didn't want Jarrett to leave.
They didn't ask you.
No, but I'm saying I didn't want. Yo, we almost finished. I didn't want Jarrett to leave. They had to give him up. They gave him up.
Like they asked
You know what
him.
I'm saying?
Be honest.
But
Rozo,
look, if you
what's
look up the
what's
stats-
the other big reason that Cleveland's playing as well as they are now?
Well, they got Donovan Mitchell.
What's the difference between Cleveland and Brooklyn right now? Honestly,
They got done. I told you they got 2 big guys.
Yo,
and the
yo,
Nets
yo,
play
I got a
hard.
call.
Yeah, we do
But,
play.
but the problem is we only play hard on the offensive end. We suck on defense.
I don't know if that's
Yo, we gotta get ready to
It
get
is
off.
true.
But I got Tomlin on hold. Yo,
I don't know
wrap
if
this
that's
up.
true.
Yo, wrap this
We're
up for
not
us,
a
man.
good defensive team.
Yo, we gonna go. We
I don't know
We
if
give
that's
up. We give up a ton of points.
we want to thank you all for
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
the time
I
listening
don't know
to
if
us,
that's
man. I know we running
Yeah.
our mouths a lot. Real quick, go.
Great show, man. Thanks for all the listeners and everybody chiming in. As always, we appreciate you guys.
Mongo,
Steeler Nation.
Sarge.
Brooklyn Nets.
Right.
Dallas Cowboys.
Negative, sir. Thanks for everyone listening in. Appreciate y'all.
Yo, we wrapping it up. Thank y'all, everybody, taking that time out. We appreciate you all. Thank you.
I thought that's what you were gonna say.
Stupid. No, not what you said. It's how you said it.
He said
Like I'm scared to say it. They will always be America's team. No one can ever take that away.
I just had that debate with somebody last week.
It's always.
I said, who's
the American team ever? No, but no one can ever take that title. They can't. They can't give it to nobody. Just like he said, steel curtain. It's never gonna be another steel curtain. No. It's one and done.
You can't take that because legally they patent that.
Right.
So you can't take it. Jerry Jones is smart. He patented that. So you can't take that name. But it's only in y'all guys' mind that y'all American.
It's only America's team. It's only America's team in Dallas.
You know what's so funny? When the Patriots was winning, and they won during 9/11, right? I think they won that year 9/11 when the towers went down. They was considered America's team. You know what I'm saying?
Because they was red, white, and blue. And that's why.